Hola, hola, mi gente. ¡Huepa! Joe Barreto live from the Credit Card Connection Studios in Hackensack, New Jersey, aka my basement. And with me today, I have the honor and the pleasure of the man himself, Mr. Chase Yokoyama. How you doing?
All right. What's up, Poppy?
How you doing? You are now officially my Hawaiian Papi. I'm telling you right now.
It's an honor.
You know,
one and only.
You are the only one. Yes, you know, Anthony was knighted as an honorary Puerto Rican. I'm gonna knight you as well now as my Hawaiian Papi Puerto Rican. So you are knighted.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I appreciate it. You're working overtime today, man. This is your second live. You did the intro twice. For this one, let's do it 3 times. Let's run it back. But
yeah, you know, it's something new I'm trying. You know, one of my guys, oh my God, Xavier already came in hot. Lord God. One of my guys, subscribers, Carlos Rodriguez, told me, he goes, you know, Sledge has badass beats on his videos. He goes, do something salsa, because, you know, I'm a proud Puerto Rican. And I just put that together when I was in Florida, and it was fun. So that's the first time I'm doing it on a live. So there you go, Papi.
Thank you. It's an honor to witness that, be a part of that.
So before we jump in, I just want to say hi to our people here, channel members. I have John, Chad's Money Minutes, Matt Clausen, Tariq Gaines, Sledge. How you doing? Vincent Pasquale, Xavier, otra vez. Call me Lonnie. Welcome back. You guys are savages for coming back. Matt, live again. Absolutely. Oh yeah, we got a basement, but you're in a bunker. That's right. Fair enough. You know, I have paneling right now. That's about it. But Xavier, pero papi, why do you do this, bro? You know, Chase. Crazy. Xavier is always, I don't even know, bro. Like I told him in the last live, he's gonna have to write me off as a dependent.
Oh my God. Yes.
Swear to God. You know, Kwam Yamix, and we're back. 2 for Tuesday. Hey, yo, it's like Taco Tuesday.
Oh yeah,
this is wonderful.
2 for 1
How you doing, Johnny Jimenez? ¿Cómo está? Look at this. Hello, Chase.
Yes.
And before I go to the rest of the hellos, Chase, could you do me a favor and shout out my good friend from work who's your #1 fan?
That's funny. Yes. Bill. I know your name, Bill. How you doing, Bill? Hope you're having a great Taco Tuesday, 2 for 1 Tuesday. Welcome to the live stream again. It's your Hawaiian Papi with the OG Papi Show. Thank you for watching my stuff along with everyone else. Thank you for being my #1 fan, Bill. Even over Papi Joe.
Yo, Bill was subscribing to you, and he didn't subscribe to me, and we worked together like 30 years. I was like, what are you doing, bro?
That's so funny. I appreciate that.
Yo, Chase, man, I appreciate you being here. Tariq, not the bank, right? Not the bank. Not the bank. DJ October, and we're back, baby. So we had a pregame to the pregame to the live. So this is just, look at it. Look at all the love you're getting. Chase is my guy. I have to tell you, Chase, everybody has just said you're the best guy, the nicest guy. I swear to God, I'm not lying. I'm not.
That's talking about the bank, right? You sure?
Yeah, they're not talking about the bank. All right, the bank has given 524 is a little bit of a tough issue here with people, but you know,
we'll get into that.
Look at this, man. You know, Phil Mo, Wepa, Juan Garcia.
Let me stop right there, Papi. Everyone says I'm a nice guy, sure, but the thing is, though, from being in this community for, I don't know, like a couple of years now, they have been the nicest to everyone, the other credit card YouTubers. Like, this is such a beautiful community that we have going on. Like, you know, being straight up. I mean, we'll go into this later, but part of the whole reason why I started YouTube in the first place was to meet other like-minded creators, like-minded people in the credit card world, and they showed up. You know, in everyone's videos, they're showing love. I see the same people showing up to everyone's live streams, everyone's videos, showing support. So really, thank you so much. But all of us are in here, a great group of guys, girls. So it's just a great community that we have all together. So it's easy to be nice when everyone else around you is nice as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's an honor to be a part of this whole group community.
Chase, I thank you. A lot of us over the last couple of months, there's a lot of lives now. And Anthony, I blame Anthony for that. Or actually, you know Anthony's new name? Did you find out what his new name was, Chase? Anthony Venture's new name is the Staten Island Oprah.
Tesla. Oh, so, I think I've seen that before.
Cry on their lives. He makes people like, if I was a tree, what kind of tree would I be? That kind of stuff. So, you know.
Do I have a prize under my chair?
Yeah.
What, a free Tesla? Anthony, you coming through?
Free Tesla charging. How's that? You know? But we have Cesar, Joel, the other Boricua papi. Look at this. Look, I got two puppies here. Coño, you better watch out. And this is what, like, exactly how you see it. Like you're saying it. Everybody here is just like so, you know, Key is here with us today. And wait, didn't Anthony on the comment section say you were the cutest guy ever in a thumbnail? Didn't he say that on that one earlier today?
I seen that on the community post, your community post, yeah.
See, look, the coolest kid in the credit card and the most handsome. Anthony, you are secure, Anthony. I love that, puppy. I love that. Oh my God, I love this. I freaking love this. And it's not the bank. Yeah, not the bank. It's all Matt's fault. Not the bank.
Comment on the community post, Matt.
Yo, this is. Oh, look at this. It's over for you now. Read that. Hola, mi gente. I'm here to see the Hawaiian papi. I'm gonna get you a shirt. That's the Hawaiian papi on here.
You know what I love too about going back to the community is, I mean, no one's asked me this, but yes, Chase is my real name. But it's so funny when people add, depending on the video, it depends on the video, Chase, and then like how I have Chase, not the bank, Yokoyama. People do that, like Chase, Amex Yokoyama, or Chase, Capital One, or you know, everyone just be throwing in their own little nicknames for me, and I love it. It cracks me up every time I see those comments. So y'all are some funny people.
And this is the line of the night so far. Call me Lonnie. It's thick in the chat right now.
2 C's.
And he's still thick the right way with 2 C's. But I thank everybody for being here, mi gente. Do me a favor so that we could start this off right. Xavier, once again, I thank you for the super chat, puppy. Again, I'm gonna, you know, you could 1099 me. I get it. I appreciate it. But I really do thank Chase for coming through for me today. It is really. Oh, look, are you gonna be at NOLA?
She said, yes, I am. Of course. The last one was such a hit. Thank you to Luke for setting that up. Everyone else that showed up there, creators, other credit card enthusiasts. It was a great time. So of course, yeah, of course.
Wepa. Yeah, there you go. Like I see Mimo. Wepa, like hard, like ta.
Wepa.
I'll see. I told you, I think you are Puerto Rican, bro. I'm gonna get you a Puerto Rican.
Yes, I don't even know what that means. I'll be honest.
Wepa's like that's how you do it. Like you know, like something cool. Like when you go shoots, like that is cool.
Okay,
that's the Puerto Rican way of doing it. There you go.
Okay, you're not like having me throw out slurs on live right now.
No, we're not cursing. No, cursing no allowed here.
Okay?
Wepa.
Okay, good.
Caesar and I will teach you the bad words when we get to NOLA. But I want to thank everyone again for being here and also for being here an hour ago with the whole news about the City Strata Premier or Premier Strata, whatever the hell they end up calling it. But I thank all of you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Chase, and here's what I love about you, Chase. I asked Chase, and I'm going to show you guys that I'm not crazy. But Chase, last week, I said, yo, you're going to come on? Yep, I can't wait. And then I said, okay, what do you want to talk about? And Chase is the only one that literally said, sent me a list.
It's all Chase,
and everything was about Chase pretty much. So we're going to start with this one. We're going to make it easy, and then we'll work into the hard stuff. What is your favorite city or place to visit, and what's your next aspiration or goal?
So I love to go to Japan. In fact, I almost moved there during COVID with my girlfriend. We were looking for the jobs out there. This is when I just started making content on YouTube. And we were looking into like, okay, where do we apply for in Japan? Where would we live? Looking at apartments and stuff like that. Obviously, it didn't go through. But Japan is probably one of my most favorite cities I've been to. Of course, I haven't been to every city, but I've been to Europe, I've been to Canada. I have not been to South America yet until later this month. Korea, had a pleasure going, traveling a lot. But Japan, maybe because I'm Japanese, I don't know. But you're talking about the food. Sushi, ramen, tonkatsu. I mean, I'm from Hawaii too, so there's a huge Japanese influence there. So, talking about the culture, everyone's so polite. The subway system, like here in LA, public transportation pretty much does not exist, and it does not compare to the subways in Japan. Like I just love it. It's so easy. It's so easy to navigate. It's cheap. It's efficient. What else is there? You could go into the city, right? Tokyo. Was it like the most densely populated city in the world or something like that? But then you have like the countryside. You have like the cultural parts of Japan too. Go down to like Kyoto, or I've been to this place called Takayama, where I'm literally, it's like an anime film. I was riding on a little bike path through rice fields on a bicycle, and it's just so beautiful. Making tea out of fresh spring water. I think a lot of my favorite memories have been made in Japan. So I think that'd be my favorite place to visit. My aspirational place to visit is I want to go to like Dubai. I need to go visit there, that side of the world, that side of the neighborhood. I need to go back to Europe again. I don't think I've been to Germany. I studied abroad in Copenhagen for a month in Denmark. But I want to go to South America. I've seen it. Okay, this is like a reach, but I've seen this cruise where you pay. It's like a salary, it's like a yearly salary, like $30,000 or something like that, to go to the North Pole, like the literal North Pole. One day I want to do that, and you could jump into the water, swim around for a little bit, but I'm a long way from that. I don't think points could take me there either, so it's gonna be a minute.
We're gonna do a GoFundMe, all right? Yeah. And get your points. Every content creator is gonna pool together points and send Chase to his dream destination. All right, that's what we're gonna do, straight up.
Yeah.
That's fire, bro. That's so cool.
Well, what about you? What about you, Papi?
So me, Papi, I love. Well, here's the thing. I used to like winter a lot. And then winter is just brutal on my body. So I tend now to like spots that aren't. I love Europe. I went to Europe. I loved Switzerland. I loved Austria and Germany. I did 6 countries with my wife and my son in 12 days driving. Man. We did Italy, France, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein. It was amazing. Oh, so that was fire, but I would love to go to Spain. My family, when you trace them back, they're from Spain. So I would love to see that. And then Greece. I grew up as a kid loving Greek mythology and the gods and all that. And I would love to see that, or go to Rome and see the college, like things like that. I want to do, but not in the brutal heat. I'll do it off peak when it's a little cooler, so that's the goal. But for me, visiting, if I'm going to pick a beautiful beach, and I'm biased, and you're from Hawaii, so I get where you're going to go, but Puerto Rico beaches are beautiful.
I've heard that.
In the Caribbean, people say, and I'm going to catch heat for this, I know it, but I don't go to the shore in New Jersey, because the shore is not a beach. It's the freezing Atlantic with, you can't see the bottom of the water. I'm sorry. I want to go where I could see, if a shark is going to eat me, I want to see him close and clear in a beach in Puerto Rico before he takes a chunk out of me. All right. So I would say Puerto Rico is just beautiful for that. But, I have a lot of places that I want to try to, get to. But Anthony's saying 25K subs and There we go. We're gonna do a GoFundMe on
Man.
YouTube and the Discord. All right, and everybody just throws
30,000. Oh my god.
built points and everything else. You know. Here's Xavier. Spent a year in northern Greenland and tried to get underwater. Too cold.
Too cold, yeah.
Damn. Xavier has been all over the world. I swear to God.
We want to be like that. Yeah.
Xavier's a baller, and I can't wait to meet you, Xavier. I swear to God, I can't wait. But so that was one of the questions that you had. Now I'm gonna go through the list of questions. Now we're gonna go into more of the particulars here with Chase. I'm gonna skip over one though, because it has to do with travel. Do CPP does it matter? Cent per point, does it matter?
Valuation, right? That's always a very controversial topic, right? My take is yes until it doesn't. I think yes until it doesn't. So personally, again, maybe it's because I'm frugal. Maybe it's, they're like my babies, my points. Because I worked hard for it, so I want to get the most bang for your buck, right? So I am the guy who's going through those flights and trying to see, okay, which one's got the higher cent per point value, right? Because I want to have the most bang per buck. I want to do nothing less than 1 cent per point, right? Okay. Trying to get the most, like I did a flight last year from, I think it was LA to Japan actually. And that one, I mean, granted, I think the cash prices were inflated like crazy, but that one was like a double-digit cent per point valuation. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. But I think it was just like ridiculous, $8,000 one way for that business class flight. Something ridiculous like that. And then, okay, we could talk about this later too, because there's also the counterpoint, right? It's like, oh, if you're not going to pay cash for it, then, how does that work out into that? We could touch on that later. But anyway, so I try to get the most cent per point value that I can, because thankfully I'm in a position where I have flexibility. I could choose to go somewhere maybe exaggerated, but like next week, right? Or 2 weeks from now, or a month right now. So that way I could kind of be more specific and choosy with how I'm using my points, because I'm not set to like a certain time frame, like summer break or something like that.
Right.
But anyway, so yes, I think it matters, but at the same time, until it doesn't, right? Because it also, just like many other things in the credit card world, is how do you use it? What's your lifestyle like? What if you don't travel? What if you like staying at home, then cash back, get that 1 cent per point value or less than that? Okay, cool. Or here's another good example is, I know Hyatt is another popular one for like 2 cents per point, right? Great properties. Obviously, the footprint's not as big as Hilton or Marriott, but let's say you are trying to book a Hilton or Marriott, you're not going to get as easily a 2 cent per point value. But hey, you want to take the kids, the family, to a nice, Conrad, again in Japan, or I'm just using Japan so much, but go to a nice Hilton hotel. You're not going to get that 1 cent per point value maybe, but hey, it was an easy redemption. You got it. You got a nice room for you and your family for that vacation that you guys wanted to go on. So it's like, okay, well, that's good. It's still a win, because you're still using points that you earned one way or another. You're still not paying cash totally out of pocket for that. So personally, this is the easy way out, but it's a yes and no answer because I can't tell you how much you should value your points. I know I always stress about the most objective way to get value from your points is, transfer partners this, et cetera, et cetera. But what if you don't want to do with all that hassle of finding the award availability? You could settle for a 1.25 value with the CSP through the Chase portal. It's not like a 3 cent per point value, but hey, you booked it in like 5 minutes. So it's sorry, you got something to say, Poppy?
No, that's my weakness though, because I'm not good at that, right? I'm not good. I tell everybody here, I lean on you guys to find out stuff. But you mentioned Hyatt. I went to, so we're going to New Orleans, and I booked 5 nights at the Hyatt Centric in the middle of what is it, the French Quarter, for 54,000 points
For 5 nights.
Yeah. And then I got a free flight for JetBlue going and a free flight for United coming back for me and my wife. You know?
See, that's solid. Chase going live, Yokoyama. Thank you, Rando.
No, you're gonna laugh. This is my girl Sylvia. Did he just
call you Bobby? So I love it. Yes, you
Sylvia, he did. Sylvia, this is Chase. Chase, that's Sylvia. Chase is my Hawaiian puppy. You know, and you guys, I don't know if you saw Randall Rains. He says hello, guys. Do me a favor, hit that like or subscribe. We have 50 people on right now. This is beast mode. This is amazing. I can't thank you enough. I really, guys, my hairs are standing up. I'm not even lying. If I could zoom in, you see the pelitos right there. They're standing up. You know.
But, you need to get your arm hair game up, man. Look at this forest over here.
Bro, what the heck? No, I need a weed whacker for you, Papa.
Oh my God, I know. You should. I hate to. It's funny because, again, I made a video about that business class flight to Japan when I flew the room on ANA the room. And it's funny because this is from Chicago. So I went to the Polaris Lounge, United Polaris Lounge. They have a shower there. So I did a flight review vlog for that flight. And of course, I included the lounge because that's a part of the experience. It was a beautiful lounge. United Hub. It was great. But there's this one part because I go into the bathroom suite, the shower suites, which, by the way, they're very nice. Heated floors. There's this one shot. I don't know how many seconds of it, but it's just me, like my shins and down of me in the shower, like for a few seconds. So I had multiple people in real life that know, like my friends or my girlfriend. They're like, I think you had that shot for a little bit too long. And then, like, people in the comments, like one person was like asking for more, like, they made a joke about that. But I was like, damn, I just realized I spent too much time on my hairy legs in the shower. I'm like, okay, maybe I should have cut that a little bit shorter next time around.
Or not, because you might have those freaks that are like, yo, I'll send you $100 towards your trip to the Northern Lights.
Exactly. No. You gotta tell them, give me a ticket on that North Pole cruise. I'll show you my shins, bro. I'll show you my feet. Damn.
Shins for days, bro. Shins for days. Oh my God. Chris, how you doing, Chris? Welcome. Thank you so much. As always, Chris is another one. Always here. Love you. Thank you. Anthony's making fun of us right now. I know Anthony's making. He's glad that we're not calling him the Staten Island Oprah. That's what it is. But Matt, a couple of weeks ago, we were going back and forth about the prices from NOLA. And then I'm going to get back to Xavier's question. I didn't forget you, Xavier. I'm sorry, puppy. Yes. So what I didn't realize, when we come back, it's Labor Day.
Yeah.
Right? One flight, one way was over $400 in economy to Newark because it's Labor Day, right? So my wife and I were going back and forth. Now she has her own business and she works. And I was like, if we come back Tuesday, I have another free night we could use Monday, not pay for the room. Mm-hmm. And Tuesday, the price was $116. And I only had to use, for both of our tickets, it was like 20,000 points. Yes.
It was that much of a difference.
That much for one day. So I was like, it's a no-brainer. So if you have flexibility, which goes to Xavier's question, when is the best time to book a hotel for the best prices, months in advance or last minute, and hope it's available?
I found, again, this is so dumb because I keep bringing up Japan. Like I'm not obsessed with it, but I am, I guess. But again, for the recent trip, or one of my recent trips in November, it was an impromptu trip because I found the availability for business class. Like that one was like a week before the actual flight. So I just booked it. I was like, this thing's going to be gone. It's going to be a good deal. Booked it. So I didn't make any hotel reservations, up until that point. So when I went up, I stayed there. I only booked a one-way flight. I didn't know how long I was going to be in Japan for. Ended up being 2 weeks. So when I got there, I booked like a two nights at a time, different. Okay, it's not like your normal chain hotels like Hilton, right? I did like a bunch of Expedia hotels I find independent hotels on Expedia. But from my experience, at least, it's very nuanced. It was cheaper that way because they were doing a lot of sales or they were trying to fill the rooms up. But again, that was a very nuanced situation because it's not like Hilton, Marriott. Because I've heard that you should be booking hotels like a few months in advance would be the best, lowest price. I need to do more research on that. I don't think last minute hotel bookings are the move, I think. Do you have any experience with that, Joe?
For me, no, because I am the most pain in the ass guy on a trip. I want to know what's what. Like, don't throw crap at me at the last minute because it throws me off. But what I've heard from some people on this space actually is if you hold some sort of status within a hotel, a higher, like let's say a diamond status at Hilton or platinum at Marriott, you might get taken care of on a last minute deal, right? But I would think the further out you book, like I booked the rooms for NOLA 2 months ago.
Right.
And I just got the flights this past week because I had a feeling the hotels were going to be the harder part because it's Labor Day weekend.
Yep.
So, and then, when I looked at the flights, I said, oh crap. It didn't dawn on me that Monday was Labor Day and that was a tough day to come back. So, and that also then moves into what people forget. If you have to take a cab from the airport back home or an Uber, their dynamic pricing, you're going to pay for another flight just to get home.
Yeah.
Yo, okay. So Anthony's saying your room looks like the Thompson Hyatt caliber. Very nice.
Thompson. I know. I did a bunch of new decorations I just put these up. You can't even tell what they are, huh? It's Pokemon. So I guess I'm a nerd, but Pokemon has like a huge part. Oh yeah, I had the Charmander for a while, but Pokemon's been like, I've been a fan since a kid, basically, right? The show, the video game. So they did the collab with Time Magazine for the 25th anniversary in America. So it got all the starter Pokemon, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and then Pikachu on the Time Magazine. It's a limited run. Apparently, it's not like super limited. It's not like I'm special, but I got those, or at least technically my girlfriend got them for me in Hawaii, and then I framed them. And I put them up just like within the past week.
Yo, that's beautiful.
It's cool, right? It's cool.
It is cool. Yo, and these guys didn't know, but before we came on, I was telling Chase when I was doing videos upstairs in the top floor of the home, aka the living room. I got the lights that Chase has in the back. I went and bought those lightsaber lights, right? Because it was cool. But now I can't down here because I'm literally against the wall. So I'm like in punishment here. So I can't get those lights to go. But your setup is beautiful, Papa. Really, it really is. And I want to say hi to Stan the Credit Frog. Stan the man is here. And by the way, segue, my guest next week is El Hombre, Stan the Man. Stan the Credit Frog will be here next Tuesday at 8:30 because we're doing California time, the 3-hour difference, and he works. So 8:30 we'll be here next week with Stan. So that's going to be fire just as well. So I'm hoping all of you guys can make it next week a little later, but it will be great. But Stan, thank you for being here, puppy. I appreciate you. Juan is the man. I love Juan. Juan is one of the channel members, and you guys who want to join the channel, the link is in the description below as well. And I haven't done any plugs, but Chase's channel, I put it. It's not. You may not see it here in the chat. John, could you do me the favor? But I know I have it already on YouTube, because on StreamYard you could kind of pre-plan it. So I have your channel on YouTube, but John, if you could do me the favor, papi.
Yeah, go donate. We're trying to go to the North Pole next year, so be sure to donate somewhere on my channel, please. I'll put my PayPal thing or whatever. I'll send you pictures if you really want them.
Yo, I can't. I want to see those hairy toes, bro. No, you mentioned Pokemon. Oh. My nephew was it Charizard? Was there a
Charizard? Yeah, that's one of them.
So I went and got him the costume when he was a kid for Charizard, because I took him to see the Pokemon movie back in the day, in the late 90s. I took him to go see the Pokemon movie. So no, we're all poked out here, you know.
It's funny because I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same one, but like the OG Pokemon movie, like the one. No, spoiler alert! If any of you watching haven't watched it yet for some reason, you know, it's the one where Mewtwo turns basically a bunch of Pokemon to stone, and that was, I think, the first movie that's ever made me cry. I mean, if you know what movie that is, I mean, it was a very touching scene, but you know, that's how invested I am in this.
That's so cool. But you know what? I'm not even. I was telling, and I'm gonna, you know, throw this out there because I was telling this to Anthony last night. I had a student once at 14 years old when I was working. He was at Target. And he's online during lunch, and I'm behind him, and he had a wrestling action figure he was buying. So he saw me behind him, and he's kind of hiding it because he was embarrassed, right? Now, this was 2009. And I remember telling him online, Papi, don't be embarrassed. I watch wrestling. I still have my G.I. Joe action figures. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm all in. I saw him last week at a wedding of a former student of mine. Now, he is 30 years old. And I told him, do you still watch wrestling? And he tells me, Barreto, that day that we met in Target and you mentioned to me that it was okay, you have no idea how much of a difference that meant to me, because I was able to be myself. I wasn't embarrassed. And that's what I'm saying to you. You know, like, we all have our things that we do and that we like and that may seem out of pocket for somebody else. But if I take you upstairs to my room, I have baseball cards, I have my action figures, I have signed baseballs and whatever. I'm a kid at heart. I look at the crap I have on the wall. I mean, I just love the nonsense, you know. So come on.
You put those up yourself. I mean, you should get a job in interior design on your free time.
Really, it was to cover up the ugly brown paneling from 1950, whatever.
It's tasteful. It's
But look at this. Call Me Lonnie says $6 for cruises. Wow, Lonnie, you went there, and that was rough. Lonnie, that was rough. Here's Sylvia. Traveling on Labor Day, lounge access is probably going to be a good thing to have. Delays because of increased traffic. Sylvia, good point, mama. Good point. That's the honest to God truth. So, you know, like Uncle Luke says, I don't want to be at the gate where Adam's kids sneezing on me, eating their food and people's feet smelling. Now, I don't want to do that. I'm good. So Xavier, I got my flights booked for NOLA. Xavier, check out Hyatt. They had a great deal still, Papa. Check out the Hyatt. We're going to be staying there. It's in the middle from what everybody tells me. I've never been. So I'm looking forward to that. Maybe we could have those connecting rooms, Xavier. Just saying. Yeah. It's going to be innocent. Just saying. Oh, look, Anthony's a Pokemon. Yes. Xavier, your mileage may vary. I pay $15K in points. Well, I paid 20 for one way, but it was for me and my wife, so 10 a piece wasn't so bad. You know, and now congestion pricing in New York, Lyft and Uber are going to be like rent payments. Sylvia, you are just preaching, my love. And what card? Okay, I know we have Chase on the docket for going into. If you had to pick, Chase, which credit card, if you lived in New York City, would be good for all around food and transit? You're in LA, so I'm guessing you could do the same over there. Which card is good?
Well, I know a lot of people be talking about the green card because that's a beast for the transit, like one of them underrated cards. So probably that one, or I don't know. I just
So Chad,
I was gonna say a chase card too,
well, the
but
Chase, right? I
self-promote the
figured
chase.
which one, the
theme.
Chase, which one, the preferred, the Sapphire?
Yeah, the preferred.
Okay.
But
Chad
what was Chad?
mentioned to me the Saver One because you get Uber One credit status, and then you get the dining, and you get, so
So
that's not bad.
About that. He's thinking about that.
See, Sylvia, you might want to look at that. Sylvia, Chad is in here in the chat. Chad's Money Minutes. Chad is my boy. Chad is my brother. Look out. He had that up, and I put a short, actually. The meanest combo for Chad was the gold from American Express with the Saver One, because you get the dining points, supermarket, and then you get the travel portion of it with Uber and stuff like that. So that's a savage combo. So
and that's like on my to-do list soon is the Saver One, because I made the video about the Amex Gold, so I won't talk about it too much, but I'm getting it's not fitting my lifestyle right now because I'm shopping at Costco and not eating out as much, blah blah blah. But I don't want to cancel it or downgrade it yet because I want to kind of see what this new pending refresh upgrade is going to be. So that we're all kind of speculating on within the who knows when. But I'm thinking about picking the Saver One to do exactly just that. What Chad said is to get that Uber One membership, and then I'm saving fees when I'm using the credits every month, or for the Amex Gold card. So it hurts a little bit less. But yeah, that is a savage combo.
But you know what, Chase? Do you have any issues with Capital One cards yourself personally, or are you able to get them?
So, to be honest, the Venture X that I just got, like, I don't know, a week ago, 2 weeks ago maybe, is my first ever Capital One card, and that's because I was trying to get the pre-approval tool for the Saver One and the Venture X sometime like sprinkled around last year. I was just checking the tool and I kept getting denied. But that was because I think, if I remember correctly, from inquiries, from opening too many new accounts. I think the last time I checked was December in 2023, denied again for the Venture X. And then again, throughout this year, I was sporadically checking the tool again. And then, like 2 weeks ago or whatever, the Venture X was like, oh, approved. And I checked the Saver One, oh, approved. I was like, oh, okay, I think I should probably look into getting those now. But I know Sledge is going to have a hard time too with them Capital One approvals, because he's got a lot of them cards, right? So people like Sledge, Capital One.
And Chad got the Saver One with no sub, if I'm not mistaken. Chad, correct me if I'm wrong, but because he liked the multipliers on it, so it was at that point that, and to be honest with you, if the cashback offer is $200, if that doesn't really mean anything to you, and the card is actually what you're looking for, they only offer me, Chase, and I have right now 22 cards active. I've opened since December 2022. I've now opened 18 cards.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, you were on Capital One's like.
They hate I get a platinum secured offer, and then I'm not even qualified enough to get the Saver for the credit, nothing.
Yeah.
So that's part of it, and I get it, so I don't, it doesn't bother me anymore, but it did bother me for a minute there,
No, they got your face up in Capital One headquarters with Sledge up there, maybe even Chad up there with be on the lookout for these guys. don't be approving applications from these guys.
Yo, look at what Sylvia just said. Look at the love you're getting here, Chase.
Anthony, you have to hook me.
Anthony and me, we have to hook you up with an Ekster wallet. Speaking of which, Ekster wallet.
Right, there you go.
Link in the description below, guys. They're offering up to 30% off. Literally 30% off until the end of the month. And it's RFID compliant. Your cards pop up. You could fit up to 12 cards. Nice leather. They have a metal one for you guys. Link in the description below. But do you know what else it holds, Chase? Do you know what
Don't
else
tell me
it
it's
holds?
cat.
It holds
Don't tell me
my
it's
lion card.
Lion card.
My lion card, aka my American Express green card. So, and this card is literally fire. Everywhere I go,
Yeah.
people just love it. Like even going to the deli, the guy was like, "What the heck is this?" And then I had to explain to him that it was legit. It wasn't like some scam card. But the Lion card, the link is there below. Get $20 off your order from the Lion card. Johnny over there at the Lion card is a great guy. Emmanuel over there at Ekster as well. So guys, do me a favor, hit them up. Hit that like and subscribe. We got a lot of people here. We hit 60 for a hot minute there. So come on, let's do this. So who's your favorite Pokemon, Chase? Go.
Bro, it's so basic, Rando. It's Charizard.
Charizard.
It's so basic. It's so basic. I know. But he's just so cool, man. He flies. He looks cool. Fire type, right? Come on.
That's fire. See, I like that.
One of them OG Pokemons too. Like, come on.
And you're passionate. See, I love that. That we all have a little bit of a kid in us, you know. It's like, look at this. Don Kim, Bret Hart, the best there is, was, and ever will be. Yes. That's the era I watched wrestling.
Yeah, I remember
G.I. Joe. Oh, Chase, you're gonna love this, Chase. I have my 2 G.I. Joes. Damn it, and I should have brought them down with Kung Fu grip. So in the 70s, the doll's hands were like this, and they would stretch a little bit to be able to hold on to something. So I used to hold them to swing down a rope from the doorknob to the bottom of the bed into my sister's Barbie camper.
Oh my God. Wait.
So Barbie was there, and G.I. Joe would slide down into Barbie's camper.
Invaded.
So, okay, here's Call Me Juan. You mentioned stayed at the Swan Reserve in Orlando. I stayed at Bolton as well. Okay, so I stayed there too, Juan, at both the Swan and Dolphin. They're beautiful. The rooms are okay. The buildings themselves and the properties are beautiful. What I liked was you can sit on the balcony out of your room and see the fireworks and stuff at night. That was ridiculous. You know, like that was just, to me, worth the room. But they had a little bit of a weird restaurant in one of them. I forgot which one it was. I'm guessing it was maybe the Dolphin, that they had a restaurant that served like exotic meats, like lion meat and whatever the heck else, like weird stuff. Yeah, that was not. I'm Puerto Rican, bro. We do chuletas, pork chops, you know, roast pork, and keep it moving. That's as far as we go.
Keep it moving.
You know.
Wait, they have fireworks outside that resort like every week, once a week?
It's every night because Epcot and the Magic Kingdom have their fireworks every night at 9 o'clock.
It's there. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so you have that view, which is beautiful. You know, so but okay, so here is Matt saying he lives in the city, food and transit, Sapphire Reserve, Savor One, autograph and green. Okay. See, so the autograph, and I mentioned this earlier when I was live from Wells Fargo. The Journey has better multipliers at 5 times for a hotel or whatever, and 5 times for travel, air travel, 4 times for a hotel. But the autograph from the regular no fee has a lot of 3 times multipliers, and it's a solid card for that. So I could see that working, you know, really well. RJ is here. How you doing, puppy? Good. Welcome. Oh, Chase, before I forget, because he's gonna get mad at me because he's in Hawaii right now. My boy AP, last night, literally it was 2:30 in the morning my time, and he's like, Joe, what are you doing up? And then I realized he was in Hawaii. He said, ask Chase, which is his favorite place to go to for poke.
Oh, damn. Okay, we got.
Yep. And I promised him I was going to ask you.
Let me set for this. So I'll give you a nice, I guess, range, or at least a few options. So we have, if you want like a quick and easy, like decent poke, like you just need, you know, decently priced too, I would recommend going to Foodland. Foodland Market. It's like a grocery store, like a supermarket. We have, so yeah, that's like a decent poke. But if you want to start paying a little bit more expensive, there's this place called Ono's, which is by my old high school. Actually, we used to go there during, like, as a senior. We'd walk off campus, go get lunch from Ono's. That they're a bit pricey, I will say. Like, I think it's like pushing $20 for a bowl, which is insane, but it's really good. You gotta get the spicy ahi poke. There's another place called Off the Hook. Off the Hook is another great solid option. These are Off the Hook and Ono's are better quality than Foodland, and I would say you could rotate
bet on
between
one that you would say. He bet on one, and it begins with the letter T.
If I could bet, wait, it begins with the letter T.
T.
For poke?
Yeah. He literally said, "You want me to tell you?"
Give me another hint. Give me another hint.
Okay. It is. How can I? I'll give you a hint. Okay. Part of the name of it contains the word mural.
The what? The what?
Mural. So part of the name, part of the actual name of the place has like the word mural in it, and it begins with a T. Damn it! I'm spelling the word for you, Chase. Come on. He said, "I bet you." He said, "I bet Chase says this." Ready?
No, yeah, now I'm drawing a blank.
Tamaras.
Oh wait, Tamura's? Oh, okay, yeah, Tamura's is good too.
Oh, just good too. Damn, I thought this was like the flavor. Damn, you just played AP.
Honestly,
AP, I did my best, puppy. The Hawaiian puppy disagrees.
That one. I know they lose street cred back in Hawaii for saying those options instead of Tamura's.
You're too.
To be honest, I haven't had Tamura's in a long time. When I go back home, it's usually Foodland, Off the Hook, and occasionally Ono's. Occasionally.
That's hot. I got to see. Okay, this is what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make you an offer. I will donate some of my points to your travel. If you tell me, Joe, meet me in LA, we'll fly to either Japan or Hawaii, and
take you around.
Drinks on me the whole time we're out there. How's that?
You don't need to do that. Save your points, Poppy. It's on the house. We'll go have a good time. We'll have a good time.
I've never been. Oh my God, I would love to go see Hawaii. I would love to go. I went to LA for a few days and that was it. My wife got tickets. I got her tickets to meet Ellen one time back in the day. So we went to the show. But Chad is here. Chad wants to know, reporting for duty. Chad, we were saying about you mentioning Savor One as a great food combo. So we wanted to give you credit for that, puppy. Don King, I would also agree with Savor One for same reasons, or Amex Gold and food delivery is a way of life in LA. I guess you could agree with that, right, Chase?
Yeah, it is.
So here is the correct link, because we had a link that back there that was not working, but this is the correct link for you. Okay. There was like some kind of research thing there. It was like, all right, there you go. That's Chase's channel. Mi gente, do me a favor. Go to Chase's channel, hit like and subscribe. Tirale dinero, throw super chats at him, throw him trip chats. We'll make up trip chats now, right? Trip chats. But people, hit that like and subscribe. Coño, dale duro. Hit that hard. I want to get to 3,000 subscribers, mi gente. I'm been like lollygagging. I mean, 4,000. I'm at 3,290. And I can almost taste it, but I'm not there yet. All right. John says, I can't do Costco being single. No, John, you're going to buy like 50 pounds of cereal for $3, but then you're going to have cereal that's going to go stale forever. Like, really? I get it. I get it. And Philmo, Savor card is okay. Look at that. Savor One.
Yeah. Savor One. The Savor One.
With a nice ad read in the middle of a live. Yo, I'm getting good at this, RJ. I'm going to start selling cars next. But it's just
you are getting good at this, though. I mean, the ad read.
No, because back I can make like a puppet show and go like this. Hi, I'm Ekster. It's like
Did you get that wallet because you wanted to match the color of your wall? That color?
Wow, that hurts.
That's no shade. That's no shade. That's no shade. Look at that. I can't even see it no more.
Where is Ekster?
Where is Ekster? Joe, the interior designer.
God, I love you. That is hilarious. RJ saying living in the middle of nowhere puts a damper on Uber and Uber Eats. Oh God, yeah. Oh wait, somebody has something, I guess. Wait a minute. Do you know this place? Side Duck and
not a place, Poppy. It's Pokemon, man. Of course.
Oh, I thought it was a place. That's bro, but I'm 57. Really, bro? That's not fair. That's ageism right now that you're doing. That's mean.
Psyduck and Snorlax is good. I like Snorlax. Snorlax is chill. He literally just sleeps and just hangs out.
I just embarrassed myself.
What is this?
I thought that was the name of a restaurant.
It's okay, Poppy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fire Red. Playing Pokemon Fire Red.
Yeah, and somebody said Taniokas?
Danica. Oh my god. See, I'm just like exposing myself. We're talking about those Poke places. I need to redeem myself sometime later. I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to do now a
There's
video.
So many
Poke places.
God, I know. I'm sorry.
Yo, Video Tech, how you doing? Wepa, how you doing? I want Chase. Do me a favor. Give Video Tech a Wepa. Go ahead.
Wepa!
Así mismo, coñazo. That's how you do it. Like that. Like that. That's it. No holding back. And where is Ekster?
Where is Ekster?
Don't make fun of me, Xavier. That's not nice. I'm 50, 57. See? Even Philmo says we all have wood paneling on basements. Yo, Phil, this came in with the house, bro. I just didn't care at that point. I'm like, whatever. I'm sure there's like 1,000 pounds of asbestos behind it. I'll breathe.
That wall's got stories to tell, man.
Oh my God. Yeah, and probably bodies behind it. I am in Jersey. You know, so you just messed everybody up here, Chase. Now, God. Chase, you had another question. And you another thing, and you said, so upgrading to the Chase Sapphire Reserve, worth it or not?
So this year is going to be my, was it the 48-month anniversary of having the Chase Sapphire Preferred. So I think that pops in like October of this year. So I have the decision of upgrading or not. So I mean, I would like to get some feedback, but personally right now is my thoughts on the Sapphire Reserve are I just got the Venture X. I have the Platinum. I love it. Then I'm looking at the Sapphire Reserve. Okay, you got a $300 travel credit. We already know that's amazing. You have all these other monthly credits. Cool. But from the Amex Gold and like my Marriott Brilliant card, I'm getting tired of monthly credits. So I'm like, do I really want to add another couple to that list? They removed, or they are removing, the Priority Pass restaurant benefit, and it's not like I could get that anyway since I won't be eligible until later this year. So I'm like, I think if I am, it's a very soft yes, I'll upgrade, but just for the sign-up bonus, you know, have it for a year and kind of reassess there. Because for me personally, I think for what I want, or like spending wise, benefits wise, Venture X, the Platinum card covers most of my bases that the Sapphire Reserve, you know, kind of overlaps. I don't need another lounge access or, you know, TSA pre-check credits. Sure, you got the 1.5 sample point value, which is nice to have. It's a Visa card, but that's what the Venture X is for now for my wallet. Elevated multipliers, yeah, on travel purchases, but I don't think I spend enough on those general travel purchases, you know, to justify 3x versus 2x on another card. So I think really I'm just going to get it for the sign-up bonus. At least that's my stance right now, because I still have half a year to kind of think about it some more. But I think that's where I'm at right now. Is just I want to try to get other cards before that. I think I'll be still under 524, but I don't know. What are your thoughts on the whole like Sapphire card?
Well, you just proved something to me, Chase, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I always tell everybody, full disclosure, I'm a little hurt because I just 2 weeks ago posted a video that I downgraded from the Chase Reserve for after 8 hours back to the CSP. In a moment of stupidity, I went out when I was in Florida and went literally to my favorite Mexican restaurant, Salsas and Palm Coast, had a few shots. All of a sudden, at night, I get this thing like, oh, let me just apply for let me product change to the reserve. I call up. They did it for me like that. The next day, I had texted Anthony at midnight. He's like, what did you do? I said, bro, I just did this. When I woke up, Chase, at 8 in the morning, I called Chase the bank back. And I said, I made a mistake. I'm so sorry. So they had already put it into effect. So I met up with Sledge in Florida. And when I put the parking charge for what I thought was my preferred, it showed up as the reserve immediately. And they discounted the $6.95 for the parking spot that it was or whatever it was. And then a few days later, they kind of reconverted everything back. And my reason for doing it is because the multipliers are better, especially for streaming. And streaming, what I said people in a hack, and I'll forgive you for not watching that video, Chase. It's all right.
You make my
rounds. Do you even subscribe to my channel, Chase? I'm just saying. But
who am I on a podcast with or a live stream with right now?
Yeah, and I know Bill Zimmerman is your favorite #1 fan. I get that, but no. So there's a hack. If you do any streaming or buy any video editing products, CapCut, Canva, and you do it through Apple Pay, through your Apple ID on your phone, and they give you 3 times the for whatever you spend. So where normally you would get 1 point, they're giving you 3 times. So I'd kill that every month. So I'd be losing that. You know, you can get 3 times for everything everywhere else. You know what I mean? So like, Chase is famous for 3 times dining on everything, but this is 3 times streaming, and their points are huge. Great, that's why I went back. That, and again, like you said, I have the platinum card. What else do I need? Why do I need another freaking lounge access for priority pass? For what? And it just doesn't make sense for me. So that's why I did it. I did it that way. But we have some people commenting here. First, that Jimmy Hoffa is behind my wall. Chase, that wepa came from your gut. Look at that.
Price on that, David. Yeah.
Chase, I want you to know something. You finally did something that has not been done on this channel. I broke 64 views simultaneously, 64 people here.
Let me get a round of applause in chat for that. That's because of them. That's because of the viewers. That's because of the viewers.
Mi gente. That's how you do it.
Buy some Ekster wallets right now under.
Buy these beautiful Camille.
You got a wooden wall in your basement? Why don't you get an Ekster wallet?
To God. And if the walls start talking, I'm out of here, bro. If you see me jet and that comes to life, it's a wrap. So RJ saying Chase needs something between the CSP and the CSR. I agree. Sapphire Reserve is trash, according to Phil Mo. The lounges in New York City is what driving me. Now, Sylvia's saying because she lives in New York. Chase, if you lived in New York, we did 73. Holy crap, we're 73 people. Oh my God. Like, I'm 74, bro. I'm like hyped. Woo. Yo, I feel it. The Hawaiian papi came through. Now, do me a favor. Show me that leg. Show me that calf. Chase,
you gotta see my video for that. You gotta see my video for that, papi.
You gotta charge. That's another video.
You gotta send some money to my North Pole fund for that.
So Sylvia says, and I get it. The $300 credit is great. The travel insurance is
it's good.
I get it. If I didn't have the platinum and I know I can't get the Venture X, The Reserve would be my go-to. But what bothers me is that you don't have any kind of hotel status really with them, which doesn't make sense, you know. So, and here's Xavier again. Xavier, just do me a favor, mail me the 1099 for the love of God, Papi. Thank you. You guys with these,
Christ.
you know, with these super chats, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. How many cards are you gonna product change in NOLA? Wow,
bro. Yeah, Poppy. If it takes only a couple of shots to get from the Sapphire Preferred to Sapphire Reserve, who knows what you're going to be getting after?
Yo, well,
we don't know.
We
don't know. We gotta
that's
keep
scary.
That's dangerous.
I might apply for the Centurion card while I'm there, and tell them I'm a rich guy and blah blah blah. That is hilarious. Oh my God.
Them Credit One cards.
Look, Sylvia's like, Joe, I'm asking Chase for channel viewing receipts right now. Yo, I don't know if I'm gonna upgrade again, guys. I don't know. Sylvia, we gotta hang, Sylvia. You gotta come to NOLA with us, Sylvia, because you know they love you here. We all love you.
Yes,
you know. Yes. DJ October, welcome, DJ October. Gonna have to keep that on a short leash. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard.
We're all gonna be having a good time.
Wait. Gunner Diver PC is king. PC, am I slow again now? What am I slowing up here?
You're talking about product change? I don't know.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering. Yeah. Okay. The thing is, because you've had it for 4 years and you're eligible again for the points, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've only had the Sapphire Preferred for 1. That's the problem I'm having. So, you know, but wait, let me just go here. Filmo, gonna get the Xbox card. Yes, I'm gonna get the premium Xbox card. The one that as a matter of fact, I'm gonna get a new Lion card and put the Xbox card on it. That's gonna be my flex card. So, and here is JP Knowledge. Chase, what's going on? Chase's channel is great. Very helpful content for those looking to make awesome bookings. He understands both the credit card and social media game at a high level. I totally agree.
Let me jump in here real quick. JP was the most recent credit card creator that I met in person. Most recently, that was like, was it JP like 2 weeks ago or something? You know, we had a nice lunch together, and JP's a great guy, man. So go show him some love. He's posting a lot of flight reviews as well. He's showing you how to do these redemptions as well. You know, this is one of those people, you know, we talk about in the credit card community, right? Like walking the walk. This is one of those guys, you know. So thank you,
and
JP.
He walks the walk in a fly cap. He's always looking fly.
Like that. That's JP.
He has his what is it called? The gimbal. And he's walking in the street, and I'm like, I would have been hit by 3 cars already. But he's got it going on. Absolutely. So JP Knowledge Puppy, God bless you, kid. Thank you so much for being here.
JP is great.
Gunner Driver, thank you for being here. D-Wiz26, Theo Joe. Oh, I'm Theo Joe. All right. Yes, thank you. I didn't know about the premiere being discontinued. Had to apply. Got approved. Wepa! Last minute clutch pickup. Yo.
Round of applause for that. Round of applause in chat.
Yo, that's awesome. So you did that Bronx stand up. See, hashtag. See, here's the thing, Chase. When you're from New York, you got people from Brooklyn, you got people from Queens that think that, you know, Manhattan, right? Staten Island, like Anthony. But the Bronx is the only place that has a the in front of it. We're the only one that you have to preface it with the. So the Bronx. There you go. D-Wiz, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate the love. I really do. You guys are just amazing. I
gotta go back to New York City sometime. The first time I've ever been there was last May. For the first time. Really? It was beautiful. Okay, well, I mean, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I mean, it was great weather at that time. I liked New York. I like the hustle and bustle, the energy they got going on over there. So that was my first time. I'd love to go back. So,
well, Papi, when you come, you're gonna come here.
Yes.
We're gonna come. I'm gonna take you to the best Spanish spots to eat.
Yes.
You know, you have a girlfriend in Hawaii, so we're not gonna go see any other single people. We're gonna go to church.
Yes.
We're going to have some dinner. We're going to go to church.
I told my girlfriend about this stream. I don't know if she's watching or not, but yes, we're gonna be.
No. Chase es un ángel. Okay, he's an angel. All right. So, oh my God, I love you guys. Dr. Vinny in the house. Got your Quicksilver product change to Saver 1. That's how you do it, Papa. How long did it take you to get that, Vinny? Because I think, who was it, Keith, that took forever to get a product change from Quicksilver to Saver? So let me know. I would like to know that, because obviously that's another card I'm not going to get. They're not going to give it to me. Chase's channel once again. Wepa, there you go. At Chase Yokoyama.
Thank you.
You guys have just been phenomenal. I'm telling you, I'm running on pure adrenaline. Like I had 5 Red Bulls today. JP is great. Look, Dr. Vinny, congrats on the card. Look at this awesome last minute premiere. Now let me ask you, Chase, would you do that with the premiere and being that the new city card is coming out?
No. See,
would you get the old one?
You just told me about that one. Or that news. Or I just found out through you right before going through live. I'm not sure. I mean, now I have a day to think about. The day it was May 9th, right?
May 9th. Thursday.
Now that I'm on a clock, I have to go ahead and take a look at that and expediting that potential sign-up bonus there and snagging up that card before it goes extinct.
Yo, you want to know what they just want you to do? Check this out. Apply live.
Hop in the portal right now. Let's go.
Here's the thing. I never got the Premier. I don't have any Citibank credit cards, although it's been my longest bank. I've had it since I was 18. When I went to college, I got a student loan with Chase, and that's my actual bank card. But it didn't move the needle enough. There's too much overlap with other cards that I have. And I don't have any other cards in Chase's ecosystem to make it make sense for me, where I can use it for transfers, where I can use it for certain things to get the job done. That's why I haven't done it. And I used earlier in the pre-live that when people saw the autograph journey come out, everybody was like salivating. Oh my God, the card's coming out. It's the greatest thing ever since the Beatles. And then when they threw out 4 or 5 transfer partners, literally it was like crickets. You know, and you know it. They didn't do such a great job on the Provide Cash business card. Ends up being the better pick because it's just solid 2% across. So you know, that's like, and John is saying hold off on the Strata. So no live applying right here. Does it knock you out of the sub? Nobody knows. I don't know.
Yeah.
See, I don't like speculating. I don't like making, guesses, because believe it or not, I swear to you, Chase, I'm not making this up. So I'm one of the few people that talks about the founder's card on this space.
I've seen that.
And I use it. I use the heck out of it. I'm not even going to lie or front. Would you believe if I told you that somebody that remained nameless, honestly, because they weren't somebody that's normally here in the chat, sent a piece of one of my videos to the founder's card CEO?
What? And
said, he said that we can get a discount, or that we can get some, what was it, like a trial or something, and that the Caesar's diamond was in effect. And I go, well, it is in effect. I'm not saying anything other, and they said, well, he literally pieced it apart and made it seem like that's all you said. And so people get really picky and very, touchy-feely here. That's why speculating for me sometimes bothers me, because I don't claim to know it all. You don't do that either. I talk about what I have and what I've used, or something that somebody I trust has said, So that's why I don't want to speculate. So, when you have people, and I go by what people hear, what if it loses its categories? Yeah. Why would you get it if it's going to lose a category? Are they going to give you a sub? I have no idea. Right? I don't know. So that's those things that bothers me that in this space sometimes, that we don't claim to know it. We're not experts and we're not mind readers, and to be honest with you, even today I went on quick with the thing with Citi, and the only reason I did that was because I went in March to speak to the bank person, and people back then were telling me that I made that up, that I was accepting BS. Come on. I don't want to pat on the back, but it's stupid. You just, we all get the same information. That you put it out 3 minutes before me, or I put it out 2 minutes before. It doesn't make sense. We're all getting it. As long as people get it, that's the main thing. That's my thing. As long as people get the information, I'm happy with that.
Yep.
Because there's a lot to go around. Trust me, one person isn't going to make a difference in this of that on the YouTube algorithm. So,
Wait, before we move on further, can you go back to the founder's card? Because I never heard of it until I saw one of your videos. So can you please explain to me what is your favorite part about that card, or what was the biggest appeal for you in using that card?
Okay. There's a few actually. So if you don't want to tie yourself to a credit card or get a hard inquiry or whatever, it offers you Hilton Gold status, Marriott status, IHG status, Hertz President's Circle status, Avis President's Preferred. You get a BMW up to $3,500 car credit if you're going to rent, or if you're going to buy or lease a BMW. They just did the same with Mercedes. They give you a Caesars Diamond status. So even if you don't gamble, you can stay at Caesars hotels, and it transfers to the Tropicana and Harrah's. It gives you, if you're into business, and that's what they are. They're a true business. It's like a business lifestyle card. So if you're a business owner and you use Stripe to swipe, they give you up to $50,000 fee-free a year, which from my understanding is a great deal. I don't have that business, but I'm reporting on what's being told. They also, through Caesars, have this thing where you can get a few nights in the Bahamas every once in a while. They throw this benefit out. Plus, a couple of months ago, they sent me a free meal for 4 delivered to the house with an appetizer, the meal, and dessert for free.
For each person.
So it was a big box that could feed 4 people, which was fire.
That was a surprise. That's a little surprise.
Yeah, like it was one of the bonuses and perks that they give you. So there's a lot hidden there that, to me, if you're in business or if you travel a lot, here's another great perk. I got a discount for United coming back, 16% off the ticket, because they give you 16% off as a Founders Card member automatically.
Holy crap.
And that's a lot when you're talking a lot of money. I got 15% for, was it American or no, Virgin Atlantic. They have all of these different branches and brands that they're a part of, that they have partnerships with.
Jesus Christ.
So and I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to say this live, and my luck is going to be they're going to cut a piece of it and only send this to the woman. But here's what she told me. I said, look, the problem is when you go to the website, there's not much information there, right? Yeah. So you can't, they're not going to give you, so it's more of a mystery. So when people see mystery, I told her straight up, I swear to God, I said, when people don't see it, they think it's a scam, they think it's BS, right? And I said, I'm telling people out there that it's not, because I actually use it and I know about ins and outs of it. I said, so I'm able to bring that to people that are business people. So they even give you discounts, 30% at Adidas. They give you on the expensive bags, like the travel bags. They have all these partnerships, and then they have independent people that put their own products and stuff for sale. So for the price, and you pay it every 6 months, you're getting a lot for your money without having to get a credit card status or meet a $9,000 or a $10,000 spend. Again, links in the description box below. Yeah. Use VIP Joe Barreto Founder Card there, and you'll see. But it's true. It's the honest to God truth. I'm not going to blow something up that doesn't make sense, you know. So, but that's look. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chase. If you go into a lot into business and traveling, and then even the hotels, Sonesta hotels, they have deals with Accor, they have deals with the Mandarin Hotel, they have deals with. So when you become a member, you get all of these things. And matter of fact, give me 2 seconds.
That's a lot of lists. Yeah.
This is going to be a live unboxing of. So Virgin Atlantic, they're going to give you automatic silver status, fast track to gold. So if you travel on them, that's a benefit. Hilton Honors, complimentary gold status. Avis Rent-A-Car, the Avis Preferred. You get Hertz, like I said. You get 15% off Bang & Olufsen. You get Dell, up to 40% off Dell products. Lenovo. If you do shipping for your business, you get UPS. You know, so like there's just like a lot. Apple, they give you preferred pricing on select products. So why not? You know, so, and they have a concierge to boot. IHG One, you get complimentary Gold Elite status. Omni Hotels, Platinum status. Sonesta Hotels, 20% off. So the list goes on. So that's just, to me, it's a no-brainer.
What's the fee for that card again?
It's $600 a year. So, but you break it up into 6 months, $295 or something like that. Every 6 months
for all of that.
So to me, it's not bad if you're able to use it. Like if I didn't have the platinum card and I wanted to rent from Hertz, I don't lose the perk of the status because it's still there.
Yeah,
you know. So I just put up the video where I love the Hertz status because and the Amex but tied in with Amex's insurance. So what I tell people is the Founders Card is a great card to have because it's a membership if you use it in conjunction with another premium card, be it the Venture X, be it the Chase Sapphire Reserve, be it the Amex Platinum, or even the Amex Gold. That complements each other because you get certain protections and travel perks that you normally have to stay 30, 40 nights for. So that's my plug for the Founders Card.
Read right there, man. Clip that.
You know? Okay. Wait, is this? If you want another card to flex, check out Barclays Gold Card. What is that?
What's that even?
Is that a thing?
Right now.
So I have one here for from Sylvia. Depending on what is being offered, I might apply for the new City Card because there's a custom cash and double cash. And that's the thing. What do you think about cards like that you need a top card to transfer out of? What do you think?
Oh, God. I mean, because that's what Chase does, right? With the whole the whole Chase trifecta.
Yep.
I love Chase, but
no,
it of course makes it more difficult. You know, I don't like. That's another good thing about Amex is there's so many cards that earn you Amex points. You know that aren't the gold, aren't the platinum, aren't the green, and you can use them to still transfer out to partners. So of course it's a not a great thing, you know, because that's basically, or at least for me, but it is a big reason why I have the Chase Sapphire Preferred is just to transfer or use that to kind of transfer my points through. So it's not ideal. How about that? It's
okay. Now, do you have business cards with Chase?
Oh yeah.
Which ones do you have?
So far, I have 2 Ink Unlimiteds and 1 cash, and I just created an LLC, so I'm gonna get hopefully more under that EIN because right now those 3 that I have are under my social security number.
Sole prop, right? You did a sole prop.
Sole prop.
Okay. Now, did they ding you? And what was your experience? Did they ding you on the sole prop on the personal side? Did that come up as an inquiry?
If I remember correctly, I don't remember, but what I do remember is they did give me a hard time for 2 of the cards. The first one, I think I applied for the unlimited first. This is when they had the original, or not the original, but like a year or 2 ago when they had the 90,000 point sign-up bonus. So I was like, I got to get that now. So applied for it, wasn't instantly approved. Boom, call Recon line. Had to go through the whole, okay, what's your business about? What do you do? Asking all those questions. And thankfully she was like, okay, cool, you're approved now. Boom, good to go. Then I applied for the cash next. That one went through instantly. So I was like, thank you. And then the most recent one, this is the one in December of last year. I went for the unlimited card again or Ink Business Unlimited again, because they had the 90K offer one more time. So it's like, why not? So I did the same social security, and I have a screenshot it somewhere, but I was not instantly approved. It said, okay, we're reviewing your application, whatever. Called the recon line, answered a few questions, and they approved me. So I don't remember the credit score being dinged, but I definitely had to call the recon line 2 out of the 3 times so far.
So I have the Ink Business, Cash, Unlimited, and Preferred, right? So I have the 3. The Premier to me is useless. I don't know what purpose it serves, But I got like you did, the Unlimited last year for that high sign-up bonus, 90,000. Okay. Then I got the Cash last June for 75,000. And then in September, I got the Preferred for 100,000. So 2 or 3 weeks ago, I reapplied for as a sole prop for the Ink Cash, and I got approved because instantly. I did the other ones with an EIN. Yeah, instantly.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But what I did was, because I'm trying to, and it's different. So I have my LLC is the credit card connection, but I did the new card on the Hola Mi Gente, which is what I say, just because I'm going to use that card specifically for certain charges, like for merch and things like that. So I want to keep that separate. But I didn't see an inquiry on my credit report. I didn't get the automatic notifications, LifeLock and stuff like that goes off, like ding 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 ding. Yeah, like So I didn't get that. But they approved me for about a $5,000. I think it was a $5,000 line as a sole prop, which wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But I think they're solid cards. I think Chase really has the best cards out there for businesses. Especially if you don't want to pay out of pocket for no fee. You can't pay
no annual fee. Great sign-up bonus for the most part.
Yep.
And yeah, Chase, what can I say?
And look, this is David. He has the founder's card solely for Caesar's Diamond because the Wyndham business card declined me. The biggest pain in the neck card to get, hands down, and I know I crap all over Capital One, is Wyndham. It took me months to get that Wyndham business card. And it's a phenomenal business card. I applied for it in February of last year. I got it in May. And then they only gave me a $2,000 line. So what I was able to do was move from the Barclays JetBlue card, which was pretty cool that they did that. I had a $34,000 line there, and I moved over money to make it $10,000 on the business card because I was going away to Europe and staying at a Wyndham hotel, which they then give you their diamond status, and they upgraded me to a suite in Switzerland. You want to talk about a flex stay, a bottle of champagne in your room, chocolates, candy, fruit and stuff. For that card, it was money all day. And Wyndham hotels aren't they kind of remind me of Hyatt's in terms of their point structure. You don't really have to do $50,000, $60,000 point transfers. So it's a solid card. But as David says, people just get the founder's card sometimes just because of the Caesar's Diamond. Because I went to a conference in New Jersey in November. The line to stay at the hotel was around the block because there was a convention. But there was 2 people on the Diamond line, and that's where I went. So why not?
It's the little things that matter. Yeah,
it's the little things. Make a difference. Now Frank has a question. What card do you use at Costco? Do you go to Costco, Chase?
Right. Yeah, I love Costco, man. I know. I use right now the Venture X because I just got it. Trying to finish up the sign-up bonus. So.
You could kill it there. Right?
Oh yeah.
Like, that's just on batteries alone.
Yeah, I mean, damn. I took my car into service today. It turns out I need new tires and new brakes. I mean, apparently those are important for your car, but I might have to go to Costco, get some new tires, put that on the Venture X, finish that sub out.
And that's the
Real
move.
quick.
That's a great card to do it at Costco. And Frank, the thing is, you can't use Amex at Costco, and it has to be a Visa card, right? I think they only take Visa.
Yeah, it's only Visa in store. So I think someone else mentioned it later down in the chat too, but the U.S. Bank Altitude Reserve with the 3X mobile wallet thing works as well too. But I don't have that card, so I mean, I can't speak to my experience on that. So
I use the Chase Sapphire Preferred just whenever I go to Costco because it's a Visa. Other than that, but I don't have another card right now. I guess unless I get one of the other like Wells Fargo or whatever cards, or if Citi does it where they give you the multiplier for supermarket shopping. But you know, I wanted to say this before and I forgot, Chase. I'm sorry. When we were mentioning cents per point.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how many people here on the chat. A lot of them know because they come all the time. But I did a redemption earlier in April to get my Tesla. So they gave me my Tesla 2 months ahead of time. I was supposed to get it in May, but the guy told me, he goes, you know, you need to have your $5,000 deposit for April 5th. So I was like, how the heck am I going to pull up $5,000? Like, how? So I cashed out 275,000 UR points, and they put $2,750 in my account. And that was more than half of my deposit, and I met the deposit, and I got my Tesla.
See, there you go. Life happens, and it came in clutch. Points came.
And you know where those points came from? Referrals.
Oh, see, so
I
even more
spend referrals. So when people think like, you know, we don't make money, we really don't make real money doing this. Let's just call it what it is. You know, for every 1,000 views, we get like $8. I'm not even kidding or exaggerating on the amount. But like the referrals help because that's another way of generating something from the information we put out. So last year I actually got $10.99 from Chase and Amex.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for $6,000. They said like I made $6,000 off of them in it. So this was good because it was a solid pickup that I didn't have to touch my bank account. I didn't have to go in and take money out of something that was gaining interest. I didn't have to work for it because it was referrals. People were kind enough to use my links. So if anybody interested, looking down on the below again, I have all those links of God knows. Take a look. And then it worked. So that's one of those redemptions that the cent per point wasn't 2 points or 3 points. It was 1. But it was 1 point that I didn't have to put out of my pocket.
It made a difference, yeah.
And I use the car every day. It's not like it's a one-time trip every 6-7 months. I use the car every day. And I got a beautiful Tesla out of it. So
that's wild though that they delivered it early. Okay, cool, that's great. But then they gave you, I guess, last minute notice that, hey, by the way, you gotta pump up that deposit as well. We won't honor the May or the later deposit date.
They send you threatening little text on the app, and they tell you, they said, we'll take you off the wait list if you don't make the deposit first.
Really?
I was just like, all right, great, So, well, QC Man 2000 would be great if more issuers make most of the cards with no foreign transaction fees like Capital One does. I think with Chase and Citi, those are only on annual fee cards, counting UR, and thank you points earning cards. True. I agree. To me, a foreign transaction fee is a punch in the face when you're going away. Like you're getting hammered doing that. So, okay, look at this, Juan. Thank you, Juan. This is why we love this space. US bar is 3 times mobile wallet. That's freaking awesome. I didn't even know that. Would you apply for that card, Chase? Did you have that card?
Eventually, I know because I think I watched one of Stan's videos a while back talking about that card. And I was like, okay, because the mobile wallet thing is very unique. You don't see that too often, and we're always ding, ding, ding all the time. So 3X is pretty solid on that. So I'm not opposed to it.
No, but I heard that they're very, they're not the easiest issuer to get. Right,
credit sensitive, or inquiry sensitive.
I'm gonna have to wait a while for that. Then.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
When you do, either Credit Karma or I forgot if it's Credit Karma or FICO or one of them, when they show you your inquiries, even if they're soft inquiries, bro, I could scroll. I could scroll. That was only one day. Oh shit, Tuesday. It's like, okay, yeah, I need time for that. Fog Runner, you know what? You missed Chase showing his hairy calves.
Fog.
You missed it. You missed it, Fog Runner. You're gonna have to go back on the replay and share this with your friends now as punishment. You're gonna have to share. Click like and share.
Yeah, share it to your mom. It's gonna be Mother's Day coming up, so.
Why do I love you, Papi? Why do I love you? You see, because a Mother's Day gift is getting a video from Joe Barreto.
Yes.
Nothing says mom like Joe Barreto, right?
Everyone watching right now, replay or live, make sure you send this to your moms.
That's
the least
it.
you could
That's
do.
it. And in Spanish, Feliz Dia de la Madre. Hit that translate
There
button. It's all good.
Yeah, what he said, what Papi said.
So QC Man says if you already have ink trifecta, you only need the CFF, and they're great. They are. It really is great. Chase has the second best flat earning business card. I love my ink preferred card. I think it's one of the most solid cards. Well, Matt is the poster child for Wells Fargo, but signifies being. I don't know, but right now Chase has done me right by all the points I got from them. Windener's business is a headache, bro. Oh my God, Chase, he's not even lying. I had to go to Staples and fax, like legit. They wouldn't take a scan fax. They wanted that thing to come out on the other end of a machine. I had to go to Staples and prove to freaking Wyndham my EIN, the business formation, and the registration to get the card. You're right. It is a gauntlet. That is the best way of a describe. I swear to God, Gunna, thank you. That is the same way. That is the best way to describe it. They make you go through like, oh my God,
like a blood sample, right? Little DNA test too.
Yo, Jesus. That's it. Yeah. They're going to get your ancestry.com, 1, 2, 3, whatever the other one is, Yo, Dr. Vinny says your brakes are overrated. Not worried.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So I said, no, not today.
So Sylvia is asking what kind of docs did they ask you to fax over? So I don't know. I did it as an EIN. They wanted to see my EIN. They wanted to see my business formation. They wanted to see the registration. They wanted to know a bank statement. I had to go to TD Bank first and open up a business banking account before I even applied to this card because they wouldn't let me do it. Yet my brother-in-law, I helped him do his LLC the other day, and Amex automatically lets you open up a business account. That was like, what? Meanwhile, I went through hoops pulling my hair. So it's just some issuers are tougher than others. It is just mind-blowing and just dumb. Like, it makes no sense sometimes.
Probably can I butt in real quick? I'm so sorry. I need to do a little restroom break for a quick second. So I'll be back. I'm not leaving you. Sorry, I've been drinking on camera because then they're gonna ban me from YouTube.
Go ahead, puppy. I got you.
I'll be right back.
Oh, people, look at his legs. Look at his legs. Why do I love him, guys? You see what I mean? This is just freaking amazing. Gunna, thank you. Costco online is any card. That's true. And people forget that. But when you're in store, there's such a pain because you got to kind of remember that it has to be a Visa. But you can save. Yo, that's true. Fred Flintstone brakes. I've had cars like that. So for me, it was identification, driver's license, utility bill. I applied as a sole prop. Okay. See, the other thing is this. If you're doing your business and using your home address as your business address, they also then want to see utility bills, where you opened up the account with the bank, and so on. I mean, again, it's worth the headache if you're willing to put up with the headache if you have the time. Don't get upset if they keep telling you it's in the back office. I swear to God, Gunn, I don't know if you had that same experience, but they kept telling me, oh, your paperwork is with the back office. And the back office was like no man's land. They couldn't put me through to anybody. They said they had to reach them themselves by email, which I thought was just a lot of BS. But, they really do make you go through hoops to get that. People, before Chase comes back, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe again. I'd really love to just push this out there. This is amazing. Chase looks refreshed.
I'm
Look
back.
at Chase.
I'm back. And I'm just a man of interruption, but I need to switch out my camera battery real quick.
Life happens. What is that?
I need to switch out my camera battery real quick.
Oh, puppy, go ahead. Go ahead.
Do one of these real quick. So I'm still here. BRB.
That's why I plug mine in directly now.
I know. Yeah. See, I'm using my like your Sony camera. So when you send me that the invitation to do this, I was like, yeah, of course, right. But I realized I didn't buy. There's this thing you could buy called a dummy battery, where you stick in. It's a fake battery, goes straight to the wall. So I ordered it. I think a couple of days, maybe the day after, you reached out and we set this going. It's still not here yet. I thought it was going to be here by today. It's not. So the next time we're on stream, I'll be prepared. This is my fault.
Can you plug in? But do you need that still? Can't you just plug in directly to an outlet for like how you charge your battery? Can't you run it that way, Chase?
Right now,
I do that, and it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop.
I can't. Let me see if I could.
You get what I'm saying?
I got like a USB-C cord going to my camera to my PC.
Right.
It's supposed. I mean, I thought that was going to power it, but I don't think it's enough power.
It's probably not. That's why I have mine plugged into a solid plug. Yeah. Okay, I get it.
So.
Yeah, no, go ahead, puppy. Take your time. Do what you got to do. Don't worry. So DJ October, Costco takes MasterCard only at pharmacies, optical, and hearing aid departments. Yes, you are so right on that one. You're right, puppy. Thank you so much, Ivan. I appreciate you. 10 cents for every like, bro. That works. I just want to like. I want you to like me. Elon doesn't play around. Xavier, you're not even kidding, bro. When I got the car, I was like, what the heck is going on here? USB AR on my radar as 525 goes down. They are increase sensitive. And, it's for people like, thanks to Sledge, who puts out a lot of it, Chad, Caesar, that reserve card from them is fantastic, but it's so sensitive that I just don't want to take the chance and then get a denial. I don't want to get that. It's a headache. Yo, Chase OnlyFans. John, that's a keeper, John. I like that. Chase OnlyFans. And here's the thing, Fogwana, you bring up something good here. I remember a couple of months ago, we were talking one time, and there are seasonal times of the year where certain card issuers put out their best. Wait, this is Chase. Hold on one second. Hello. Oh, there you go. My God, that was quick, Chase. Look at that, puppy. That was fire.
There we go. Sorry. Did a little sleight of hand,
Wait, now Chase has that dark background. It looks so sexy, and I don't know, man. What's going on?
I didn't even know it changed. Do we like it better like this? No, we're now in after hours. Now we're in part 2.
I'm not even going to touch that. But Fog Runner, there are certain times of the year that certain cards put out their products, and it's not an exact science of when, but we kind of all knew that the preferred was going to get a boost this spring because they did it last year. So normally they go seasonal, and there's certain things that they do at certain times. So if in December, that's when it's going to hit. It's going to be, Fog Runner, thank you for sharing it with your friends. I appreciate it. I really do.
Thank you, Fog Runner.
Thank you. Keith, Barclays is not worth it. I'm not doing it. Well, again, it depends on what you want to do it for. For me, if I'm going to stay at Wyndham, and in Europe, there's a lot of Wyndhams. And they bought a lot of properties. That's why, to me, it held that value. I also stayed at a hotel in South Beach with Wyndham, and the exchange was only like 13 or 14,000 Wyndham points, which wasn't bad at all. So
let me ask you this, Joe. Let me step in and ask you this. Forget the footprint. Forget cents per point. Forget status. Okay, Hilton, Marriott, Hyatt. I mean, you know what? We'll throw in all the hotel brands. do you have a favorite? Like, we're just talking about the hotel itself, the experience itself. Forget the statuses.
Okay. There's
footprint.
okay. I'm really torn between two.
Okay.
But my experience in one kind of overshadowed the other. So I stayed at a JW Marriott in October in Orlando, the JW Marriott, and it was stunning. And you did it with FHR. They took care of you. So that was a whole other experience, right? But here's the thing. Taking the FHR part out of it, like if I was going to go stay, I know I'm not going to, I don't, you know, I can't swing $500-600 a night for 4 nights in a row. I just can't do it. That's a Europe trip, right? So that being said, bang for the buck. I stayed at a Hyatt in San Diego, right at the water. It was a Hyatt. I forgot the brand. Was it a Regency or Hyatt something? Grand Hyatt in San Diego. I was at the same time that there was a conference for Twitch. So the whole area was packed with like nerds of all kinds, right? And but the property at the Hyatt there was stunning because you walked outside, the restaurant was right by the water, and then there was a jet ski thing right outside of it. The hotel was phenomenal. The room was big. The view was amazing. I could see Mexico out the window, like legit. You could see the border of the line. So I'm going to tell you, affordability wise, if we're doing high end, it would probably be Hyatt. But I've stayed at Marriott's more over the years than I have at anything else.
All right, so good to hear. I'm curious to hear what everyone watching. What do you guys think? Too? What is your hotel?
How about you? What do you think?
Oh man, see, this is where I'm getting the emotional side of me, or not emotional, but you know, like I'm adding more to it. But I would say, for me, Hilton right now, right now, Hilton. I still need to experience more hotels, but it's because in Hawaii, let me tell you a story. In Hawaii, for high school, I did paddling. You know, like in the canoe, paddling with. It was a high school sport. So me and my friends, you know, this boom, boom, like hut. Whoa, right? Boom, boom. Doing that. So we had practice. My high school was, it's kind of a far walk, but you could walk to the beach, Ala Moana, Waikiki. I'm sure you heard of those beaches before. Anyway, our, I guess, launch place for paddling practice was right outside of the Hilton Hawaiian Village in Hawaii, on Oahu. So sometimes my friends and I would skip practice. We would miss the bus to practice. Okay, we'd go late. We'd walk to the Hilton, check in with the coach. The coach would say, okay, go like run or something, because all the canoes are out already, right? Because we were late. They say, go run up and down the beach. What we would do, we would sneak into the Hilton Hawaiian Village jacuzzi and pool and hang out there while we watch our friends paddling back and forth. So
that's fire.
So that's one story. But also just from staying there, I would usually stay at the Hilton Hawaiian Village as well. But also, again, going back to Japan, I stay at the Hilton Tokyo, which is like a, you know, it's not Conrad, it's not your JW, it's, you know, it's not a Ritz level, it's just Hilton Tokyo. But it was one of the nicest, most pleasant hotel stays. Of course, it's Japan, so customer service was amazing. But the hotel itself was, they have a lounge at that hotel and have the Aspire card, diamond status, so you get the lounge access. The view, the food was great. The rooms were nice. We loved the shower. It's one of those showers where, like, you open the door and the tub is inside of the shower area too. Joe, those are my favorite. You know, you hop in the tub, you know, heat that thing up, get it nice and warm, and you just step right out, and then right when you're getting out, cold shower, right? Because you get a little bit too relaxed after being in a hot tub all that time. So I don't know, it was just those small things that made at least those two Hilton properties stand out to me. But who knows? I need to travel more. I'm still very ignorant in that side, right? I need to go experience more, and my opinion will probably change. But that's my answer for right now. If you had to ask me,
that's cool though, because you know, when I stayed at the JW Marriott in Orlando, what I liked was they had a restaurant, a Japanese restaurant, and it was on the rooftop. And at night, I booked it dinner for at night, and you could see the fireworks at Epcot because Disney Springs was right there. So it was just beautiful. So again, now can I? And you know, and then you got breakfast through the FHR. Can I swing that all the time? No, I can't. You know, that's the thing. Now, I'm going to tell you my favorite video of yours of all time, and I'm going to ask you at some point to put it up, and you know, if somebody can put the link up, if you find it on Chase's channel, was when you did the worst hotel, and you took the black light, and you had your gloves, and there was like this little TV. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. What was the name of that hotel?
Oh my god, I have to look that up. It was in Waikiki. By the end of this video or this live stream, I have to get you that name because I honestly forget. But
he had black light, mi gente. He literally went around like a freaking lab technician with a bag. They probably thought he was gonna like commit some kind of crime in there because he really went in all hazmated out with his stuff.
I had to buy that. I bought a sleeping bag that was brand new. I bought the black light with the glasses that was brand new. I found those latex gloves around the house. But that was one of the more fun videos I make. Of course, it didn't do so well if we're talking like views, blah blah blah, this and that. But I'll do that again. That was a fun video to make. I had a great time filming it, editing it, and uploading it. So
that was one of my favorites. I gotta tell you, that stuck with me, and I remember just dying laughing and rewinding part of it because it was hilarious. You know, DJ Bruce Wayne is in the house. Papa, how you doing? He's another Boricua there, Chase. DJ Bruce Wayne, Chase is now a Boricua as well. So, and you missed the Chase earlier. You think you got another whip behind you?
I don't know if I should do it. Wepa!
Oh, and he did the poking man throwing the ball deal there when he did.
I'm just following you. I'm following.
Oh,
you know
my God. Chase, I freaking love you. I love you. Oh my God. You know, Fog Runner, my favorite guys in the credit card genre are so relatable like you guys. Thank you so much, Fog Runner. You know,
thank you, Fog Runner. Fog Runner is an OG commenter, by the way. I remember seeing him for a long time. He's one of those.
And this is
we talking about the nice community, right?
Yeah, this is it. And you know, again, and I love you. Even when I don't know something, I'll ask, or if I'm wrong, I'll admit it. Like, who cares? Like, we just want to learn. Thank you, Fogman. I appreciate it. Oh, look at this. Frank saying he was hoping Chase would leave the microphone on in the bathroom, like Frank did.
I made sure.
Yo, look what Xavier said. Xavier works in transportation, and when the Teslas arrive a little late, Elon's lackeys come knocking. Yo, not even kidding, kid. Not even kidding. Bobby Yakuzo. Bobby, how you doing, papi? Good to be here. Thank you so much for coming. You always come through, kid. Again, mi gente, hit that like and subscribe. Check out Chase's channel. We're going to do it all here, Chase. What is this, Chase, again? The
Ekster wallet. You got to go ahead and get yourselves one of that.
There you go. There you go. And Chase, this is not a test, but wait, Chase, what is this? The
line card.
There you go. Coño,
Chase, there you go with his Amex Green line card.
You know what I like about the line card? That you could literally just design it however you want. And Anthony's just crazy. You know, like you could just do a lot of stuff. And I don't know if you know this, Chase, but I put the Superman logo because of my dad. So all of my stuff for Superman is for my dad. So that's why I put that logo there. And on the top it says "Hola, mi gente."
Okay, so yeah. See, I wondered that.
You know, thank you. And look, Bobby saying Grand Hyatt in San Diego is great. It is. It's beautiful. You were gonna say, Chase?
I was gonna say, I think I found the hotel. It was called you could look it up now, the Waikiki Grand Waikiki Monarch Hotel, like Waikiki Monarch, like the butterfly. So if you want to go to where I filmed that worst hotel in Hawaii, that's the hotel. Which honestly, it was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And as I said in the video, right, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't as bad as the reviews made it out to be. It did smell funny, and I wouldn't go there willingly, but it wasn't that bad. I survived. Here I am.
Would it be a place you take, like, let's say you want to save money and you have either a bunch of guys that don't care where they sleep? Would you do it with like a bunch of guys just to chill for a couple of nights, or it's not even worth that?
I mean, you can sleep on the beach. Nah.
No, but I want you to be honest, because you know how sometimes when you're with the right crowd, you're able to pull up with garbage that you normally won't put up with. Like if you're just chilling with your friends and you want to have a good time and ball out, would it be worth that or no?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because at that price too, it was relatively clean. Like that's the type of place where you're coming back home after a late night in Waikiki. You had a few drinks, maybe a couple dozen. I'm not judging. Where you don't really care about the cleanliness down to the granular level of detail. There's not like, it's not completely dirty. Like you walk in, it's dirty. You just get the icks a little bit, but that's when you're like so wired in. So if you get a bunch of the boys come through, you can stay there. They got a big pool. They got a nice roof overlooking a little bit of the Waikiki area. So
when the floor is sticky like a movie theater, it's not a nice place.
Yeah, the floor is sticky. It's for extra grip. I mean, you don't want to slip in there, right? So,
God, yeah. Now, Frank is saying cards like the Venture X and US Bar that are inquiry sensitive. Does that mean they're sensitive to hard inquiries or new accounts? What do you think, Chase?
Both,
right?
Yeah. New accounts, because at least for my personal experience, when I tried doing the pre-approval tool like last year for the Venture X and Saver One, I know for sure it was new accounts mentioned, and I'm pretty sure I saw the inquiries, the hard inquiry amount as well. Or did I say the new accounts for the first one?
Yes.
I think I did. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's both.
Okay. That's what I figured too, because it's just so I think the most lax is probably what, Amex?
Amex is they're like, you got a name? Okay, cool. Here's a credit card. You know what I'm saying?
Limit.
Yeah, with no limit. See, that's the thing about so the Amex Platinum card. That was one of my first ever annual fee cards that I got in like 2020 or something. I don't know. It was like my dream card because I seen my uncles use it. My dad has one. I'm like, I used to work at Apple, like an Apple retail store. People would come in and pay with that. I used to think that was the coolest. I didn't know anything about benefits and credits too much. But I was like, that's such a cool card, right? It's my dream card. When I applied for it, I looked through the benefits, credits. Okay, I could justify that, blah, blah, blah. I got approved, and I thought I was the man, right? But come to find out, no, it's like Amex Platinum card is easier to get than the Sapphire Reserve, than the Venture X, But
yeah, it's the card that everybody flexes, right? Yeah, I get it.
Exactly.
Well, Sylvia says that from the lounge to the Hilton Hotel, Chase seems to be a shower man. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not saying a word, Sylvia. I don't want to get into it, Sylvia.
This is going to be PG, but Sylvia, or everyone watching, okay? This is like getting to the life of Chase, not the bank. But one of my favorite times of the day is when you shower, okay? Like this is probably common knowledge or whatever, common opinion. But you just go in and you just crank that temperature up, you steam, and you're just relaxing, right? I am one of there's people that just like boom, you just wash your body, whatever, and you're out. That's not me. I'm wasting water. I'm in there relaxing, taking my time. I brush my teeth in the shower at night too. And I soak a little bit because that's my me time. That's my relaxation time. So when a house has a great bathroom, especially the shower, that's like a huge win for me. I get excited over that.
You would lose your mind at the JW Marriott in Orlando at the spa, which they give you for free as a perk for 2 hours in the morning. They put you into the shower that has 4 different so one is called the Atlantic, the Caribbean, and the water comes from the walls on the side, the top, and they like a car wash, and they add different scents. So like you'll have more of a mist, a clean rain, you'll have one of lavender, you'll have one of mint. It is your senses are blown away when you're in there. I kid you not.
Marriott Orlando, you said.
Yeah, JW Marriott in Orlando. And when you get off the road there, it's not far from Disney Springs, but it's hidden where there's a lot of other hotels. There's a Hilton, there's a Wyndham, and it's a beautiful property, like really landscaped. So they're hidden in there away from everybody. So you don't get the nonsense that you would get on the strip of Orlando.
Forget that. Yeah, I'll be in the spa all day. Don't worry about me. Yeah.
No, so this is perfect. We have Oshi in the house. Oshi, wepa. Oshi threw the long wepa there. There you go. I'm telling you, Chase, you got the wepa down pat, Chase. I'm telling you.
I got to practice it. I got to practice it some more.
No.
In the shower.
Runner, thank you, Poppy. Fog Runner, you are the best. I appreciate that. Waikiki Monarch is across the Honolulu Zoo.
No way. No, it's not. It's not. I don't think so. That's out.
Aloha Danica.
I think that may be a different one, Danica. Okay. Try look up Waikiki Monarch Hotel. It should be the one, like the address is like on New Street. It's more towards like Ala Moana side and towards like the Alawai.
In the ghetto part of the ghetto part of the beach.
Yeah, I mean, there might be another Waikiki Monarch, Danica. I'm not sure, but I stayed at the one that's by the Alawai, that's by Ala Moana side, over there.
Fog Runner, wear your sandals at the Monarch. 100.
Dude, I brought my own. Yeah, I was not stepping foot on that. Oh, and one of the funny things, I dropped my phone in the video on the ground too. I don't know if you remember that part. But that was in the video. I accidentally dropped my phone on the ground, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" So I had to like desanitize that. That's why it was such a fun video to shoot. I mean, damn.
Look, you know what? People aren't. And here's the thing. To me, you said something earlier, and it stuck with me. You said it didn't get a lot of views, right? Here's the thing. I know we obviously want the next one to get more and the next one to get more, and I get it. But sometimes if I look back on the stuff that I've done, the dumbest ones and the funny ones and whatever, I enjoy the hell out of those because it makes it real and different. Like what would this right now be, Chase? You and I just literally going, well, guys, you get 5 times multipliers, and then you're going like this. No, I don't want to do that crap. I want to have fun. I want it to be real and relatable. Exactly. There's some people in the space that are great with the numbers and they're great at giving info like detail. Thank you. I can appreciate that. Yeah. I'm a storyteller. You give me I'm going on what now? Literally from 6 o'clock. I'm going on 3 hours almost nonstop of talking because I could talk till the panels come off.
Oh my god.
It's true. It's true. Exactly. John is saying he learned something new about inquiry sensitive. The more you know. You got it.
But was that the hotel that you're at Ghana?
Yeah, Mariana by Kukun in Polanco, Mexico. Is that good?
Yeah, is that good? Or are you setting us up?
Yeah, or is that a setup, bro? Like we're just gonna meet our demise.
Or is it like the Waikiki Monarch Hotel? I don't know.
So he's saying wepa, but I don't know.
Gonna wait. Going back to that, Joe, touching up on the views thing. I agree because YouTube, or at least for me, it's a full-time thing. So I do this like Instagram, TikTok. So that's full-time for me. So like literally it's how I eat and everything, right? So yeah, you gotta cater to the views and all that. So for me, it was finding a balance between what I think people would watch and find beneficial, but also finding a video idea that I would have fun making and would want other people to see. Because I know people aren't really looking up like, oh, the worst hotel in Hawaii or stuff like that. I just wanted it to be, it was not educational at all. It was for entertainment purposes only. But that's actually kind of the reason why I started vlogging like the flight, like my business class flight reviews, because I liked making, I always reference them as in the field, right? Because this is like my studio where I'm doing those like, hey, this is the credit card A, B, and C. But I like doing those in the field videos because to me, even if it got no views, those are the ones that are more fun than just me sitting in here, because I'm out experiencing stuff and I get to share that with everyone, through my lens. Which, for example, if we're talking about hotels, I'm going to Uruguay in the middle of this month. We're going to be staying at a hotel called Fasano Punta del Este. It's on the pricier side. We got fine hotels and resorts, but I'm going to record that and make another video there because I think it's going to be so fun. It's one of those resorts where you get a golf cart, for free, and you're just like driving through the different amenities and everything. And so I'm looking forward to that because I know it's going to be a fun experience, and I'm going to vlog it or whatever, record it, document it, and upload it. So hopefully other people can enjoy that as well. So,
well, somebody has an idea for you for a future video.
Let me see.
Chase should start a new series on the best lounge and hotel showers in the U.S.
Sylvia,
I need to meet you, Sylvia. Sylvia,
I gotta hire you.
My love, you are just hilarious. I love it. See, that's the Bronx. That's straight up BX, baby, all day, every day. I love it. And by the way, Bruce Wayne said real wepa. That was a real wepa you said. You see?
Oh, thank you. I'm getting the stamp. Thank you. The stamp of approval.
You are, baby. You are.
I will say, Holiday Inn, baby. Back in the day, was doing it big. Okay, Bruce Wayne. Damn, you survived that era in your life.
See, Chase, when you were little, did your parents take you to did you travel to like a lot of hotels and motels?
So I'll be honest. I grew up in a privileged, I guess, kind of lifestyle. So my aunt, not my immediate family, mom and dad, but my mom's sister and her family would take their kids to travel all over the place. So I would go with them, and they would stay at nicer hotels. So I'll be honest, I did not get too many experiences. If anything, it's like when I go on a baseball trip and we stay at like, I think it was a Holiday Inn or something like that. But that was kind of how I was brought up, or I guess my experiences growing up.
But that's beautiful, though. I mean, hey, God bless. You know what I'm saying? That you were able to have that. That's how my son could never say he slummed it, because my sister and I, we had, and you're too young for this, of course, but the Brady Bunch show had a station wagon with wood paneling, right, in the 70s. And we had that same wagon, and we drove from New York to Florida in that wagon. 9 Puerto Ricans, 9, because the front seat was a 3-seater. The bench seat had 3. The second seat had 3. And then you had a rear-facing seat out the window, and the window would roll down. Now, mind you, no seatbelt, right? So every time my father braked short, we could have ended up on I-95 flying out the car, right? So we would stay. There was no internet. There was no GPS. We would look for hotels that said vacancy. And I remember back then they called it Days Inn, and then they had you would go in and it was literally a bed, 2 pillows, and extra sheets. We would get the extra sheets and throw them on the floor, inhaling the crap off the rug that was disgusting, which I think helped build our immune system. I was gonna say, yo, bro, it's like drinking water from a hydrant in the Bronx. You used to that, right? So we stayed.
Probably inhaled COVID 1, 2, and 3 over there, man.
We literally would pay $7-8 a night for the hotel, for the motel. And it was one of those motels that you open the door and you're outside in the parking lot, kind of a deal. Right. And it smelled, and back then you could smoke in the rooms. So your room smelled of smoke, the sheets had holes in them, and you slept on the floor. That was us. All right. So, you know, but now my son never saw that.
But here's the thing, Joe. So, like I mentioned a little bit how I got to travel, got the privilege of traveling when I was younger to other countries and stuff. To me, I think traveling is one of the best things you could do in life. You know, getting outside of your hometown, your home country, and experiencing a different culture, different lifestyle. So that's kind of that's a part of the reason why I wanted to do this credit card stuff, at least sharing it online, because you don't have to be making like millions of dollars, even hundreds of thousands of dollars to go fly that business class flight or stay at that nice hotel. You know, you could do that with points. You could unlock those memories with points with you and your family to go and travel and see the world, you know, because to me, like I already mentioned, traveling has taught me so many different things. And I think I have to acknowledge that, you know, that's kind of how the person I am today was, because I was able to meet different people, see different mindsets, have kind of like that open mind, different perspectives. So I want to share that with people and say that, hey, you don't have to be like a CEO to experience that business class flight, or, you know, if that's what you aspire to do. So I am. So if we're talking about travel cashback, I'm definitely team travel, because I want you to go out there and travel and make memories, man. Come on, that's what life's about. Make memories and have some fun.
I never had that outlook until the last couple of years, honestly. You know, when people would say, let's make memories, my sister's a big proponent of that. It caught on with me and the family. You know, we have a huge, tight family. And the reality is just that you don't have to have the physical stuff, the material stuff. It's using, you know, spending that quality time and the memories that you make, right? Like I just remembered sleeping on the floor in the hotel room, right? Exactly. When the hell are you going to be able to replace? Never. My parents are in heaven, and me and my sister still joke about how the hell we ended up on the floor, and we loved it because it had air conditioning also, you know? So, wow, you had air conditioning. But, you know, it's just one of those things that now, you know, thank God, like my son has been able to experience nicer things. For me, going to Austria, when I went with my cousin who lives in Switzerland, being able to go in May, the weather was excellent, and seeing a ski jumper practice his craft in the spring with on these rollers. So because there was no snow, so he rolls down, and you see him go off in Innsbruck, Austria, where they had the Olympics. I wanted to cry because I grew up watching the Olympics in the 70s. And in 1976, Franz Klammer was the #1 skier in the world from Austria. And it was in Innsbruck, Austria. And I wanted to go. And my cousin took us as a surprise. And I stayed right there. The hotel was this beautiful hotel right on the river. Like I can't take it out of my head. And you know what's funny? I didn't always have to have this with me. I have it here. And that's what people forget. You want to show everybody what you did, but you want to take in what you're doing.
Yeah. That's something I'm working on more actively, is being present, right? It's just like, because I'm an overthinker. I have an anxiety, so my mind's always racing. But yeah, just taking it in right here, soaking it in is important. Well,
talking about soaking it in, they want to see you in a shower scene in 4K.
Yeah, I got you, Juan. I got you, bro.
You know, wait. It gets better. Shower background music scene set to move. Okay.
Bro, I'm gonna have to start a whole new account for shower related content.
Oh my God. Yo, they're going crazy on you. I'm sorry. We had a VW bus and took it on road trips to a cabin that we had in West Virginia.
Yeah, see, it's memories, bro. It's memories. I love that, brother.
And look, because these guys are my age, more or less. The 70s were no joke. Our lives were consistently in danger, but we had no idea and loved life. Here's a story, Chase, I'll share with you. Because Stan loves my marriage stories and my wife's stories. So When I met my wife, both raised in the Bronx, two totally different upbringings. When I mentioned to my wife that I lived in the Bronx in a house, we had a dog, we had a car, I had every single toy known to man. We were spoiled kids. Like we were the first Puerto Ricans in that area, and we were the first generation when my father busted his butt to make ends
Damn.
meet. So it was like the Puerto Rican Wonder Years. The show The Wonder Years, that was us. A ton of kids on the block. You played baseball, stoop ball, basketball, skelzies with the caps that you bring boxes on the floor and do all that. So that's how I grew up. And sometimes I didn't even want to go on vacations because I'd rather stay around the house because my friends, we were family. And as I told Anthony the other night, and Anthony could, my friend who's my brother, Waldy, we've been friends since we were 2 years old. Our houses were next to each other. We're 57. We've been friends for 55 years.
That's an accomplishment. Yeah.
So, it's that kind of stuff that now as we're older, we want to give the kids more of the better life, but we also don't want them to lose sight of that. So every once in a while when we go out with the family, we're like, phones away, stop it, and it's hard because especially when we're trying to see, we just posted something's new, something broke, right? But it has to be that, so I appreciate you telling me what you did because in a way, even though we had a house in the Bronx, my aunt lived right where I live in Jersey, and I actually moved to Hackensack because this is where my aunt moved when I was a kid. I used to come with my aunt, and for me, New Jersey was like going to the country. It was crazy. It was literally a 10-minute ride from the house, but it was a whole other world.
Yeah.
So
that's crash.
it's just it's crazy. DJ Bruce Wayne is saying Chase broke the code to Capital One. He did. He's the only one out there. And Fog Runner, that's a great perspective on travel, Chase. Make memories, learn about other people and cultures, and just expand. See, you're right. You're giving people that don't visit. Well, you know what? That's cool, Fog Runner. Thank you. Sylvia, learning about credit cards has been great. It opened up my eyes to what's possible in terms of travel and lodging. I'm excited to get started. Sylvia, the way you're looking to us is like you're a pro. Give me a break.
Yeah. You're the advisor.
Sylvia, God bless you, mama. You need to come to New Orleans, Sylvia. I don't want to take no for an answer. Just get the ticket now. Chase is going to stay with us at the Hyatt Centric. I'm going to give you guys, look, here's what I'm going to promise you guys out there right now. The guys that I have that come on the lives and the people that always support, Hola Mi Gente shirts are coming your way free of charge. I will ask you for your sizes and we're going to sport the shirts. So I'm going to take swag. I'm going to take a bigger luggage just to carry. Here's John. I grew up dirt poor, no privilege. Didn't really travel much because of being poor. When I traveled to Iceland last year, it completely opened my eyes to travel, and now I'm hooked. I love this stuff.
That's a dub for you. Congratulations, John.
You're gonna make me cry, John.
I need to go.
John.
Right? That's why we do this, though, right, Poppy? That's why
Chase, I'm going to share this with you, Chase. My dad had a dream to go to Alaska, right?
Mm-hmm.
And right when we were all in position to do it, because the kids were a little older and we could travel, then my mom got sick and passed away at 71. And then my dad got sick and called us in October and died in December of cancer. So we never went to Alaska. So the goal moving forward is to go as a family to Alaska and just like look up and go, Dad, we did it, because that was his dream since I was a kid. I kid you not. I remember he drove us to St. Augustine, to the Fountain of Youth, and he said, we're going to go to Alaska. That was 1975, and we never got to do it. And, it's one of those things that doing this gives us the opportunity to try that. So, John, I get it. And I thank you for sharing that with us, John. And I'm
Thank
so
you.
sorry. Oh, I am a mess, and I'm sorry I did that to you.
No, thank you. Hey, Joe, thank you for opening up about that kind of stuff. But this is why it's so special, though, right? And why you're such a special guy. You're wanting to go ahead and continue that dream that your father had, and you know that's what makes life is so great. You know, making memories like that, having that goal. So thank you for sharing that with us. And, you know, I'm sure I speak for all of us viewing this right now. But you know,
Thank you. It's that ugly cry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oof.
That's why this is so special. This is so special.
It is, and oh my God, and that's why these guys. I love this. Look at this, Xavier again. He's gonna 1099 me. I'm gonna post that video.
Jesus Christ!
First drink on him and Nola.
Wait, Xavier, hold on, bro. Save some of your money. We gotta get my little GoFundMe going.
We gotta start Chase. I'm gonna have a can. We'll start it in Nola. That's what we'll do. Keith is saying his sister went to University of Hawaii. Memory of sleeping on the beach in Waikiki. Nice.
I'm Keith.
Nice. Yo, look at this. You had a cassette deck with VCR and a little tube TV. Yo, we had an 8-track tape in our station wagon. So, Jesus. Xavier, thank you for the super chat, Papi. I appreciate you, Xavier. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Xavier.
John, I blame you, hijo. You know, John calls me dad. I love you, John. Thank you. Oh my God, DJ October, Ivan. Hi, Papa.
That's super boys, man. See, remember, this is the credit card community, right, Joe? It's the creators. It's everyone. It's so beautiful. It's such a blessing to be a part of this, right here and now. You know, God, Papi, yeah. Why am I so emotional?
You didn't have. Hi, Ivan. Thank you, Papi.
What?
Thank you, Ivan. Oh my God, I can't. I just love this. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ivan. Yo, Keith, you're not kidding. I'm gonna get that Alaska Airlines credit card. I'm not kidding. That is one of them. That one and ANA. Does ANA help you with that too, Chase?
For what was that?
Like transfer partners and stuff. Is that one of those things that'll transfer
to Alaska? Honestly, yeah, I'm not
too
sure about that one.
Because I hear people talking about ANA all the time being a great transfer, airline, but I don't know where it goes or what it does.
I'll be honest, yeah, I'm not familiar with actually flying with Alaska or going to Alaska.
Oh my God. This is Juan, I will. And God knows I'm gonna make that run. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do it. And it's gonna be amazing.
Hell yeah, you are.
I appreciate it.
Be there for it.
Thank you, man. Thank you. My wife and my sister always tell me, don't cry, don't cry. And it's just that's how I am. It is what it is. Fog Runner. Again, Papi, thank you.
It's the people, man. It's the people.
I can't stop crying. I'm sorry. I need a drink. I can't. This is like bananas. Show me the feet first, Chase. Xavier wants to see the feet before you go before he drops a dime.
All right.
Go ahead, Chase. Let's see that toe.
Shave my toes real quick. Shave my toes.
America wants to know, does Chase shave his toes?
I'm gonna have to now, man.
Oh my God, we're going to Alaska, John. Yes, we are, Papi. Chase Bates Motel. Yo, seriously. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Who's chopping onions? Tariq. Just so that you guys know, Tariq and Xavier will be here in 2 weeks. It's the first time I'm gonna have subscribers coming on.
That's bad. That's
cool. They are phenomenal people. They are just full of information, but more than anything else, they're just phenomenal people. And Tariq, prepare yourself, Papi, because it's a go, kid. It's a go. Danica, thank you.
Danica, wow.
Are you kidding me? He's the Hawaiian Papi.
Yeah.
There's no turning back from this. He's the Hawaiian Papi. He knows that already, and he's gonna flex that, right?
Thank you, Danica.
I'm gonna have to make your own shirt that just says Hawaiian Papi. I like that. I like that. Okay, transfers to Asia. Okay, thank you, Pa. I appreciate that. I knew it did it to one of them, but I wasn't sure. Fog Runner, you're the best. Seriously. John.
Yeah,
John,
no,
I am crying, coño. It's just, John, you kill me, John. You know, and for those of you that don't, check out John's channel. You want to talk about humility and being just humble to the core. That's John. And John supports everybody in this space. And he does it from the goodness of his heart with just to be there for people. And he drove at one point 5 hours, I think, to meet Chad in Kansas City, I believe it was.
Wow.
Or in Kansas, and it's like, I can't. I just, John, thank you, puppy. Thank you so much, man. That is just, you know, here's Phil. I can't watch these anymore. Wife is wondering why I'm crying watching.
Yes,
That's what he said. Because he's sitting in a new city.
Because City's releasing a new card, bro. Well, that's crazy, bro.
I can't with you, Phil. It's the strata.
Strata card.
Oh my God, you just made me. I needed that, Phil. Phil, I love you, Phil. That is that was money right there, Phil. Oh my God. Sariq, I'm honored, Papi. I'm honored that you you know, here's the thing, Chase. You know, we do these and we talk a lot on Discord and stuff. And Tariq is just so much knowledge and so much like the kindness. And that's what we say all the time. That needs to be what's out here more. I hate the nonsense and the BS. Yeah. You know, that can't be life. You know, that can't be life.
Right.
Now, Keith is saying Alaska Airlines business card, 2 miles. Okay.
Oh, it gets it.
Oh, you know what would be cool too, and it doesn't count against my personal side. Because I don't. Okay.
That long list of inquiries you got going on already.
Yeah. So thank you for that, Keith. I appreciate that, Papa. Thank you. I am. That's Keith, if you could hit me up on the freaking on the Discord, remind me like when to do it, I will, because that's hot. I'm glad you told me that. Thank you, Papa. I appreciate that. So Matt, I guess, is saying the premiere has protections. Well, thank God. You know, they need people. If you want somebody to come over to your car, there's so much competition, you're going to need protections. You know, so that's thank God. Thank you. Trying to add some levity. What kind of protection are we talking though, Matt? Chase, are you frozen? I think Chase froze. Yep, Chase got knocked out. He'll be back. Ron, hola mi gente. Ron, welcome. Chase will be right back. Chase is having technical difficulties over there. He just had that really cute smile going on there for a hot second. But I think you locked out, Chase. I'm going to call you right now. I got you, Chase. I got you, my Hawaiian Papi. I got you. Look at this. We're going to do this live.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I think someone just set up an EMP. My internet's down. So let me hop back on real quick.
All right. No. We got you live. We're hearing your beautiful voice as you do. All right.
I'll be back in a second.
All right. Bye. So Mexican American, the founders card allows founders of new businesses to get 50,000. Remember when we were talking about that, it is fire. And that's what I'm telling people. It is underrated. It is not a credit card, but it is a great membership to have for businesses. And those of us that don't have the biggest business, but want to get out there, that is phenomenal. Thank you. Thank you so much, Max. I appreciate you. And I want to thank everybody so far for all the super chats and the stickers and everything out here, and just for being here with me, because I've been on since 6 o'clock, pretty much nonstop. Yep, Chase froze. Chase is in Alaska. Oh man. Some protections are out of city's hands and on a personal decision. I'm sure totally out of their hands. That's a good one. That's a good one, Matt. Chase, yo, es que Sylvia, tú eres mala, Sylvia. Sylvia, you need to go, Sylvia, because you need to go to NOLA. We need to see the face behind the funny. Oh my God, you're hilarious. That is, wait till Chase comes back on. He's going to be like, what the hell happened there? What is this? I just want to ring that founder's card for any penny I can. Yo, I'm going to tell you, there's a lot that they're going to give you. It really is worth it. I'll find out more information. I signed up. They're having, the founder's card is having, I believe it's June 10th, some sort of a meetup in Manhattan at one of the big buildings down there, on one of the rooftop bars. And I'm actually going to go to it to attend and meet the CEO. And hopefully I can maybe get some info or words from her live and just record it and bring it back here. But that's what I'm planning on doing, so I could bring you guys back that info. It has so much to offer, but at people, and I understand why people have issues with, people have issues when you don't have so much information up front. They're afraid to try out something new, and because they don't really put everything out there in the front, it's hard. I can hear you. You got that, puppy? Chase, I can hear you. You're in.
Okay, wait 1 second. I think I'm echoing.
I don't hear an echo.
No?
No. Nothing but your smooth, sexy voice, Papi. You got this. Sylvia has the funniest joke ever for you. Chase clocked out for a shower. Sylvia, look, you could tell his hair's a little wet, Sylvia. You could...
What happened?
You sound good, puppy. The camera moved. The angle is different.
Okay, yeah, I switched. It's not my webcam now, but watch this. Boom.
Ooh, but on Papi's back in the dark in all the mystery.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at that. Look at that sexy. That's sexy Chase right there, and not the bang.
There we go. Yeah. Damn, that was a quick shower.
Yo, Sylvia is Mexican American said you went to apply for the founder's card.
how to use that link down below real quick.
Yo, hit that link, hit that like button. That's right, people. Share with your family. And like Chase said very smartly earlier, send it to your mothers for Mother's Day.
Yeah, why not?
That's it. It's perfect. I don't know if Joe loves the founder's card more or Matt. Okay, it's not love for me, but here's the thing. All jokes aside, if something works for me and brings me really good value, I want everybody to be able to know about it, right? And because it's really not spoken about, I haven't seen anybody else talk about that card in this space like that. And I've done it a few times now. It's actually worth it just for you to check it out. Mexican American did, and we were talking about it before he applied. So there you go. You're back in a windstorm. No echo. See, you're good. Some turbulence on the way back from Alaska. People said you left to Alaska. That's true.
Hold on,
yeah, windy. Like, do you have that pantyhose thing in front of your mic that maybe moved? Like this thing?
I do have a fan. I had to use a. Wait, where's my camera?
You're good. You're right in the middle.
I don't know why my PC. I was streaming from my PC and the EMP hit and the internet's down on that. So I'm just trying to hook up my microphone now. to my to my MacBook. You're on my MacBook right now, so
that's what I'm on, puppy. You look great. It looks fine.
Technical difficulties. Let me get the mic going though. God.
Yo, this is Chase behind the scenes. Now you know. This is live, mi gente. This is better than any credit card unboxing you're gonna see. I'm telling you right now. Right now, Chase Yokoyama is fixing his mic, shaving. He's doing things that have never been done on a live before.
Getting all these cords going. Damn.
Yo, oh my God, I can't. This is, oh my God. Well, and here we go. That was the year you were born in 75. Bro, DJ Bruce Wayne, when I say I'm the oldest one in this space, I'm not kidding. Maybe Dave Ramsey has me, but I'm not Dave Ramsey. I'm just saying I'm 57. I wear that proudly. And coño, I look good for 57, all right? So I'll take that. I'll take that for the win. You know? Tim Watts. Tim, how are you? Tim, okay, look at this. This is proof right here that it works. I got the founder's card because of your recommendation, Joe. Loaded with benefits, well worth it. Tim, could you do me a favor, Tim, and just throw some comments of what you've used here on the chat? And one day, Tim, hit me up on Discord, or my email is also listed there and whatever else. I would like to speak with you. I want you live with me one day, and we'll do something about the founder's card live. How does that sound to you, Tim? I would love to do that, Tim, because then we could really bring people the information. Mexican American, you're in there with me. Let's do this and bring the people from different points of view what is worth. Okay. So
sorry,
I appreciate that.
My mic better now?
You sound good.
No more windstorm, huh? No more.
No. You sound
shower
clear.
Steam hitting the microphone. Okay.
Wow, don't do that to Sylvia's getting all. See, the gente need to see his shower. Yo, Sylvia, Sylvia is freaking candela. Candela is fire. Sylvia is candela today. Welcome back, Chase. The miracle of trans-Pacific fiber optics.
God damn it, yeah. Doing Geek Squad work out here. Oh my God.
Matt, you're gonna sign up for the founder's card soon? Good. Use my link below. Believe it or not, they don't pay you for it. They give you points. But the points are pretty cool. So, you know, it is what it is. But I just want people to use it. And like I said, Chase, while you were away in the shower and Sylvia was trying to see if she could, follow that camera in there. Yo, you're actually glowing a little bit there, Chase. People, in my mind, look, he has a little bit of a shine.
I think it's the oil there, Poppy. It's all the sweat from working, trying to fix these damn cables.
Yo, Fog Runner, I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. Trust me. See, Caesar Joel's in Puerto Rico and he hears you loud and clear. Look at that. You can't get further than that right now.
You can't go further than that.
You know, bring in the callers on that day because they're about to find out. Mexican American, that's right. We're gonna find this out, Papi. Yo, I'm seriously. I'm gonna let's pick a date. I'm gonna tell you right now, so that we don't have no BS here. I believe if you guys are up for it, and you guys can tell me on the credit and the links below. I don't care if I only get 6 views at night, doesn't matter. But let's do this. Tuesday, May 28th. Let's do Tuesday, May 28th. Put it in your calendars. And Tuesday, May 28th, we'll do a live about the founder's card. We'll talk about other stuff, but I want you guys to tell me what your experiences have been and actually have it, show it. That would be freaking awesome. Thank you. Mexican American, I expect you to be there, Papi. So, don't, no me haga eso. I want you to be there. Make sure, right? John te quiere. Look at that. Caesar's throwing John some love there. Now, Chase, let me ask you this, Papa. There was one other thing you mentioned that you wanted to talk about. And so Chase business cards, we kind of went over a little bit, but Chase points, ecosystems, and any weaknesses.
Okay, so sorry, do a little camera location move. There we go. Well, definitely, I mean, Grocery. There we go. We're good.
Yes.
Impromptu setup. We're back at it. Okay, weaknesses. Definitely the grocery side of things, right? I mean, we all know that. Grocery, gas stations, instead of having to rely on rotating categories or elevated sign-up bonuses, that would make the Chase system goated. We talked about earlier the foreign transaction fees. If they got rid of those on like the freedoms, the free no annual fee cards, it's another weakness. The relying on having the Sapphire Preferred, Inc. Business Preferred, Sapphire Reserve for the transfer partners, that's got to go. So that way we could use our Chase points to transfer them to partners without having to get one of those cards. What else is there? I mean, I want them to refresh the Sapphire Preferred a little bit more. I know
With
we talked about
what in particular, Papa?
Okay, let's see. I want the thing about the Sapphire Preferred is I don't use it as a spend card as much as I would like to. I know. Well, now I mean, from your tip earlier, the streaming service thing, I got to go ahead and change my my Adobe subscription on that on that card for the Apple Pay. But let's see, for the 2x, was it travel? I guess 2.1 technically with the anniversary points bonus. That'd be nice to elevate that. Sure, we have dining on there as well, which I put on my gold card for now with the 4x, but I'm slowly weaning off of that, so I don't really put dining spend on my Sapphire Preferred. Sorry, tangent, but Chase needs to up their 1.5 catch-all percentage to at least 2.
For the unlimited, right?
Yeah, for the unlimited, okay. To at least 2 for another weakness. What else about the Sapphire? I would like to use it more for a spend, because I think for the past year that I've had that card, it was not really being used for spend. It was just so I could transfer my points to a travel partner. Except the Sapphire Preferred was my no foreign transaction fee Visa card when I would be abroad, and they wouldn't take Amex, which is what I was using a lot for the dining or the gold. I think that pretty much summarizes my thoughts. Oh, get the 524 rule. I mean, if we're going in talking about that, switching that up. Okay. Everyone's favorite 524 rule.
But here's the thing: the 7th, we've all kind of seen that if they're running an offer, the 524 rule kind of falls by the wayside, and they're more lenient.
The approval,
right? That
is true. I know. Was it Luke? I watched the video on Luke where he was applying for a bunch of cards while being. I mean, I'm sure there's many of other creators that have talked about it as well. Applying and getting approved over the 524 rule. Yeah, but isn't it still just I mean, always was like an unspoken rule, but a gray area thing, as in if you're going to be hit with that 524, I guess, limit or not. Like you weren't sure if it was worth that inquiry or whatever.
And that's true. But I think that they tend to be more lenient. It's just from what people have said. Like right now, I'm at 924, and I just got the other ink card as a sole prop, not even through the LLC. So because they were running a new offer, that new 75,000 offer, but they break it up into over 6 months for you to get the points.
Does that go the same for personal cards as well, or do you think they're more lenient on the business cards? Because I know a lot of people are talking about the business cards being more lenient. Caesar,
who else? I don't know if it was Sledge or Chad, but for the personal cards, when they run their new offers, like when the Flex went out earlier this year, that they were doing a special multiplier and all that, people were able to get them, even though they were like at 524 or above.
Okay,
and I don't know if that was a fluke or not. Remember, sometimes, you know, as they say, your mileage may vary, you know. But you know, this is and QC Man says it right. They're all excellent suggestions, Chase. Highly doubt Chase will make any of those moves except adding a grocery or gas permanent category. That's the problem a lot of people have, is that Chase does not have online grocery shopping. I don't do online grocery shopping.
Yeah, isn't that what you know? Sorry, was that Matt, or was that someone else on your community post that said they're resting on their laurels or something like that?
Yeah, they are, because it's just a, you know, Chase doesn't really have to do much. That's the thing. They know it. They don't have to go through hoops, because people still want their product. People still want what they offer, and they're really kind of easier to use with some stuff. And the multipliers have been strong and they're consistent. Whereas lately, the last year, Amex has been a nightmare with pop-up jail, with changing subs, with clawing back points, with not giving retention offers. I didn't get a retention offer after 35 years with the Amex Gold. I never asked for one, and they didn't even offer me one. That's why I cut them off. 35 years with that card. Never, ever, ever asked for anything, and they wouldn't even give me nothing. So I cut them.
That's insane.
And then I got the green with no sub, because I needed something to balance with the platinum, because the platinum doesn't really give you the points.
Yep.
Right. So
you need an earner card. Yeah.
You need an earner. And the green, and the month that I've had it has been fire. That card has been, I've used and abused that card just on Easy Pass alone. Now, you guys have a lot of toll roads where you live, Chase?
I don't think so, actually. Granted, I haven't been outside of like LA County, so I haven't had to pay a toll booth yet.
So I'm surrounded by tolls. Crossing into New York is $18. Now going into Lower Manhattan beginning in June, if you go below 60th Street, it's $15 additional.
That's insane.
And then I'm surrounded by the Garden State Parkway and the Turnpike. Everything is a toll. So by me moving that card, so I had the Chase Sapphire Preferred on it because it was getting me 2 points for the tolls. But now I moved it to the green because it's giving me 3, and I get the MR points, which were kind of, I could have done the Preferred as well. The Ink Preferred would give me 3. But I moved it to the green because the points have just been flying in. I kid you not. Yo, so DJ Bruce Wayne said, Motel Chase pronto en Telemundo. That's going to be your new show, Chase. That's it.
You have to translate that for me. I'm sorry.
Motel Chase. So Telemundo is the Spanish-speaking channel. So it's like a novela. So we're going to call it, you know, a novel, a miniseries, Chase, you know, Motel Chase. That's it. With shower scenes. It's going to be like the new horror movie with shower scenes.
Oh, my God.
DJ Bruce Wayne, thank you for the chat, puppy. I appreciate you, pa. Honestly, I really do.
Great ideas.
Thank you. And I want Tim, Mexican American. Tuesday is May 28th, so 3 weeks from today at 7 o'clock. If you're able to make it, we will discuss the Founders card. I would love for you guys to be here, please. YouTube experiment. Someone just needs to bring the mobile wallet. Yeah, you know, I'm not a big proponent of mobile wallet, but you know, it's funny. Yeah. Chase, I remember the Apple card, the first titanium card, right? That kids are getting. And for you to use that beautiful titanium card, you got 1 point.
Yeah.
How did that make sense? So you're going to give me a card that I can't even flex, you know? But you want to talk about a flex? Chase,
don't tell me it's the line card. Don't tell me it's the line card.
No. Well, kind of, yes. So here's what I'm going to do. Very good. This is the platinum card. Drop test. The drop test. Ready? You heard that? Yeah. Platinum card again. Lion card.
Oh my God. That sounds. Yeah. No wonder. Yeah, you love that green card. You try to be flipping that thing out of your pocket as much as you can.
Bro, I bought a bagel at the bagel shop the other day, and the guy goes, "What is this?" I said, "It's not a scam card. It's not a scam card." Sylvia's saying, "I don't want a Chase denial. I'm over 524, below 524 in September and February if I'm going to apply for his new City card. City is sensitive inquiry. It is. City is a pain in the neck. But, you know, again, I would wait anyway. It's like when you buy a new car that just came out, like when Tesla came out with their models, there were a bunch of headaches and people getting, you know, not being able to stop and crap. Wait for the product to roll out properly. It's not the end of the world if you wait, you know? So QC man, do you have business checking with Chase as well? No, I actually have no. I have my business checking with American Express because they don't charge me, and then they give me 1.3% on whatever's in there.
Yeah, that's
a solid card, a solid account to have a business checking account in it. You know, so, but Matt, I've been banging to fix it gone with Chase. Yeah, well, keep banging because they ain't doing it right now. Chase Bank is like Apple. People are always going to want their card. Stiff competition may change that. Well,
I hope so.
And I think Wells is one of the ones that are doing it. You know? And thank you. This is Jesse, YouTube experiment. Jesse, thank you. Yo, it is. And that's why when I sent it into the guy in California, actually, you know what, Chase? You can get it quicker for you. It's because they're out of California. The guy, Johnny, over there, he'll send it to you real quick, you know, and they send you back the card. Yeah, no, it's really cool, you know, so, but thank you, Jesse. 524 is fine. It lines up with the credit bureaus, is doing good. It's a good guide. You know what? That's a good way to think of it.
That's a good point. Never saw it that way, Fog.
I never did either. Fog, I just learned something.
Teaching us stuff.
It's true. It's true, though. It's like kind of like the teacher keeping you in check. In Catholic school, when they would hit you with a ruler, that's Chase. 524 is bad. 524 is bad. You know, you're going to keep getting hit. That's a good point, puppy. That is a good point. Oh, Sylvia's going in on congestion pricing because she's in New York.
More.
Oh, God, we're going to get killed. So Fog Runner was 12 over 24 in January. Oh, for the love of God.
Good luck.
Oh, my God. I don't mind Chase 524 because they don't seem to have any other hangups. That's true. And they let you churn. Another good point. They do. Look, Chase, didn't you just say you opened up the 2 business cards with Soul Prop?
Yep. Because they don't care so much. At this point, I'm looking like a fool. I'm not going to double down. Let's forget I talked about that 524 thing. I was mistaken. I was wrong. I've been proven otherwise. But yeah, because they don't care about the amount of cards that you're getting. It's the credit line, I'm pretty sure, that they're giving you, that they're worried about. So yeah, I have the 2 Ink Business Unlimiteds, the cash, and I'm trying to go at least for another cash for the Social Security Soul Prop, and then with this EIN that I have now, get some more business cards.
You don't have the Ink Preferred?
Not yet.
See, what I like about that card is that if you ever decide to get the reserve and like product change from the preferred, the Ink Preferred, I'm going to tell you right now as we pull this up. And by the way, because everybody asked me, like, how do I keep track of my stuff? Honestly, guys, I use 2 things, MaxRewards and CardPointers. What I like about CardPointers is, and I'm going to show you guys right now how it works. If you've never used it, you could select your card from here, and it tells you what the categories and multipliers are right away. So it says 5 points on Lyft, 3 points per dollar on the first $150,000 worth on travel, shipping purchases, internet, cable, phone, advertising, social media. I mean, you can't beat that. And then you get the 0.25 multiplier. So it's, to me, believe it or not, the Ink Preferred is better than the CSP.
There you go.
Because there's many more categories at 3%.
Right. It's the better earner, right?
100%, without a doubt.
Do you know off the top of your head, what was the the minimum spend requirement for that? So like 6,000 for
6,000. No, for the preferred 8,000. It used to be
8,000.
15, and then they dropped it to 8.
Oh damn! Why that much?
Yeah, and
Wow.
so I got it for 100,000 points in the fall.
Okay.
But what I tell people, but is that here's the thing: it's a lot of spend, and if you don't have a big business, it's hard to meet, and I get it. But if you have family, like I do with my sister, I right now to meet the spend on the second ink card I got, and that's $6,000 for 75,000 points. All I did was put her Jersey taxes and my Jersey taxes on the card. Literally, I got to $5,800 and something dollars. And when I go to dinner during the weekend, there's 6,000. I've met the whole thing in less than 2 weeks.
Damn.
Because the property taxes hit the first every quarter. So I always try to time out a card that has a big spend.
Yes.
At the same time as my taxes will hit, or the personal taxes if you have to pay, right? Because you're going to get a spend. Also, for those of you that separate, and this is a tip that I learned last year, if you have a mortgage and you pay your mortgage, including your insurance and property taxes, right? Mm-hmm. I pay all of that separate, and I could pay the $1,000 a year for my insurance on one card, use that as a big chunk of a spend, throw that with so for instance, my Florida house, the property taxes are $3,500. $3,500 and $1,000 for the house insurance is $4,500. That means 90% of most minimum spend cards.
That's a sub. Yep.
So I'm going to hold that till November and apply for a card that a big spend in November, which is what I did this year. I had 3 cards that I met the sub for. I had the Ink Preferred, the United Business card, and what was the third one? It wasn't the Amex. It was another Chase Ink card. So I did the 3 in like bang, 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 because I knew the expenses were coming. So
that's a
Mexican American, 7 p.m. Eastern, Papi. Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern. And here's AP.
Right, there we go.
I want to ask you for Pokey. AP, I did ask him earlier. Tell him, and he did not get it right, AP. He crapped the bet on that one. It didn't even come on his radar.
I know. AP, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I fumbled it, I guess, huh? Because Aloha Danica kind of gave me some pushback too. Earlier for not saying tomorrow's, not saying Tanioka's, because what I said for Poke, well, I gave a scale. I said Off the Hook, Onos, or Foodland for your nice Foodland, a nice chill, quick and easy grab. But God, I don't know. I guess I was wrong.
No. AP mentioned that other one. I don't know. We're gonna need your Hawaiian card back now.
You got. I know.
That's it. It's a
wrap. I gotta have a taste test. I gotta have a taste test, or like a little vlog of me trying out different poke spots in Hawaii and do a little review video.
Yeah. Scott. So no, this was. I'm on the waiting list for the Robinhood Gold card. That's why also I haven't pulled the trigger on anything else, because I signed up immediately. If anybody wants to sign up and let me get that gold card, I need 7 more people to sign up. Use the link below for the Robinhood. I do have that referral link right down below, right there. Ahí está abajo, right there. Do that, because I would love to get that card, but I need 10 referrals and 10 people. So, if you guys have friends and family that want a nice gold card,
yeah.
But this is the Lion card, Scott. So it's not that card. It's just a heavy card. No, Scott thought I was flexing the Robinhood Gold. That hasn't come out yet, but I'm on the wait list, Scott. But again, Scott, you could use the link down below.
Yeah, you guys just going to be living in the link in the description at this
point.
That's
it. And wait, a quick test for you, Chase. What is this again?
The Ekster wallet.
And it matches with the color in my paneling.
I don't see it anymore. You get the Ekster wallet in Joe's background wall panel color.
That's it.
Get yours today from the link.
Michael from Long Way Travels. It is a marathon live. I have not shut up for almost 4 hours straight. Seriously. I've been on since 6 o'clock. You know, oh no. Okay, so 7 with Chase. Yes, Matt. Yeah, but 6 I did it earlier about the city strata. You'll see it, I'm sure, somewhere on
Oh yeah.
on YouTube. So wait, what was it that he said? Something about a kitty card? The lion is a kitty. Yo, because it's the green card. Let's just call it that, you know?
Yeah.
He goes, Fog Runner, I worked in Silicon Valley. First product is never perfect. Yeah, and that's why I'd rather just wait. And I think that holds true with freaking credit cards, don't you?
Yeah. Take some tweaking.
Yo, here's Mr. Disney himself, Chad Pennycuff. How you doing? And Chad, yo, they're actually working on making that Disney card better. Like they've added some better multipliers recently. Thank God. Because that card was horrific. That was one of the older cards I have. I don't use it much because I used to take my son when he was younger to Disney a lot, but they actually worked on that card. FICO boys are all basketball players. 5-man team is what they know. one annual insurance payments. I don't do escrow taxes. Yo, bro, I separated everything and I use them all for that. I kid you not. Ink Premier is for the RJ financial type who only care about cash back, not great for travel since you can't. And I never understood that. Explain that to me. How can they still call them points and not be in the same system?
It's just confusing marketing.
Right? Like I don't understand that. Why say it's and I see a lot of more of their commercials now. I think it's a catch-all card as well, like a 2 points or whatever you kind of get on some crazy spend. But for $199, it's not worth it for me. Yeah, I just don't see the point. Phil Mo, hey Chad. Everybody's saying hey Michael, hey Chad. AP in the house. DJ Bruce Wayne, Basura, Apple. Ooh, that's it. God knows. I said, Apple is horrible. Yo, teenage drivers. Oh my God, Michigan the car insurance. I thought yours was a ripoff.
Holy crap!
Damn.
Jesus.
Damn. Now I'm determined to get out of this matrix with capitalism. So what are your predictions for credit card offers or refreshes in the third quarter? Third quarter seems to be when people in the space think offers and refreshes come. Chase, on you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What are the predictions for credit card offers and or refreshes in the third quarter? I mean, I'll tell you what I want to see, but it's probably too soon to happen in the third quarter. Is the Amex Gold revisit, a Amex Gold revisit? Because I forgot who was it, called Calby or someone was talking about they added some sort of hotel related benefit, or I don't know, some little talks or little whispers saying that they might have more hotel related or travel related benefits to the Amex Gold, or whether that be a credit. Maybe I just made that up. Honestly, I can't pinpoint that.
She's asking predictions, so you could predict that. That's all good.
Okay. We'll say that. We'll say the Amex Gold refresher. Make it more of a travel. Oh, but it's a food card. Okay, we'll just go with the flow. We'll make it more like a travel credit card off, like credits, not credit card credits, as opposed to maybe getting rid of the dining credit, even though it's a dining card. So that doesn't make sense.
You know what it is that people say it's a travel card, right? But the reality is there's no points for taking an Uber. There's no benefit for, you'll get the $10 Uber credit. But unlike even with other cards like the Saver One we mentioned earlier, where you get Uber One like that status, right? So they should add some, because that card fee is going to go up to at least $295 or $350.
Yeah, I'm
right?
not looking forward to that.
And you know which card I'm cutting, Chase? The Gold Business. I'm cutting the Gold Business because when I got it, it was $295, and now it's $375. I'm not paying $375 for a card like that when it's just a dub for everything else. For what? It doesn't give me what I want.
They nerfed that card.
I think it's crazy. But thank you for that, Sylvia. I appreciate you, Sylvia. Sylvia, become a member here on the channel, mama. Come through, guys. The membership also is open. Come through. I put out the videos earlier. You guys get to get private conversations. We could swap pictures of Chase and his legs, whatever. Things like that. Those are the bonuses, mi gente. It's all down in that. Where is it now, Chase? It's in the.
Check it out in the link in the description, man.
There you go. There you go.
You're already down there already.
So Mexican American says, I did the property tax hack on the Business Southwest card. Wife flies free for 2 years. So how you see what I mean? By something that you need to do anyway. And that's what this has taught me in this space is for stuff that I've done. I used to give these banks and these places my debit card to do stuff. And what did I get out of it? Nothing. Not even a thank you from them.
Yeah, you got an overdraft fee.
Correct. So look at this. Chad is like, y'all better be rocking Eksters at the meetup because I want to get my hands on one. Yo, Chad, if you don't win one, in the link in the description below, it's 30% off right now, Chad. I kid you not, till the end of May.
Till
the end of May. It's all there. Look at this. Yo, friends don't friends do to Disney. No. You're not kidding me. You are not kidding. Good tips for the higher subs. That's how I've been able to play this because I've never worked in a business setting where even when I would do things with the Board of Ed, I had to pay for those school trips, believe it or not. That wasn't free. So if I was taking a bus trip and the kids paid $700, I paid $700. They never covered anything for us. And I was never able to write anything like that off. So right now I just need people to help me with the subs, which is what we tend to do. So my sister's the one I'm like, Mama, I got a new card. Okay, puppy, go right ahead. And boom. And I do it.
Yeah.
For anything other than a character meetup, then Darth Vader meet is awesome. I mean, it's going to get hit hard. Absolutely. Barretto Brown. That's what this is. Barretto Brown. Yo, you don't even.
I got to copyright that. Barretto Brown.
I like that. That's a good one. Thank you, Fog Runner. Yeah. Unfortunately, in Q3, I think we'll probably see a raise in the annual fee on the gold. And Resi. Do you use Resi, Chase?
That's what that is. I think I've used it one time, but it wasn't like a difference maker. With the platinum card, yeah. So I can't say I use it often.
Resi. When I took a group of students last year to Washington to a very high-end restaurant called L'Ardente, Resi couldn't even get me in. And I ended up using the Platinum Concierge, and they got me in.
Okay.
And I was telling Anthony that what was funny was Senator Cory Booker is at this conference I was at, and Congressman Josh Gottheimer, and they were standing at the bar. And the next day, they're like, Joe, how the heck did you get a seat at this place at 7 o'clock during a DC nationwide conference? I said, American Express Platinum Concierge. Kid you not. I called them, Chase, on a Sunday. We were leaving on a Tuesday. And they said, well, it's booked right now. Give us a little bit of time. And they gave me options.
Yeah.
Within a couple of hours, I get an email. And they said, we can't get 7. Is 6:30 work for you? Hell yeah, 6:30 works for me. Are you kidding me? So really? It was fire. Yeah. So, things like that, when we do these things, this is what we learn, like to get it to our advantage, Phil Mo, they dropped your gold business. What did they ask you for, Bill? Tell me. I mean, Phil, because that's what I want to do. I want to see if they gave you an offer.
Yeah, you got to get the insider tips.
I want to know what that was. Tariq, yo, bro, not the debit card. Tariq, that was my life, bro. You gotta put me on blast for that when you're on, Papi.
We all been there though.
Oh, look, AP says Tanioka's is legit. Foodland is solid daily driver, no wrong.
Yeah, quick and easy.
All right.
Wait, is AP from Hawaii?
Chad went to Uncle Julio at Resi. Burned the Delta credits on the Reserve and Platte. Yo, that's fire. Okay.
Wait, is that the same Uncle Julio's? Is that a chain restaurant? Because I've been to a Uncle Julio's in Chicago when I went, and that was the first time I had frog legs, and I think that's where they make the fresh tortilla behind the glass window. I kid you not. Is that the same Uncle Julio's? Is that a chain? Because this was years ago, or is
Yo,
that?
but with frog legs, who eats tortillas with frog legs?
It wasn't in the same thing, Papi. It
I'm
was
just saying, but the hell is that, bro? Like that just it made me nauseous just now.
Have you tried? I mean, I didn't. It wasn't like bad, but I didn't like them. Did you try frog legs before?
Never. I have to.
Oh man!
But I think I might try alligator first in Florida because I heard it
Yeah,
tastes like chicken, like everything else.
Yeah, I need to try that.
Chad got $30 off the 2 cards. Okay, that works. When you do stuff like that, I get it. I get it. Fog Runner. I think Wells Fargo has the other bank's attention with their strategizing. I think they're influencing them. Yo, we said that at the beginning of the year. Wells Fargo was going to come in hot. If you look, I kid you not, and I'm not saying this for any other reason. Luke put out a thing at the end of last year, a predictions video, and I did a prediction that Wells was going to come in hot and people were going to mimic it. I kid you not. Seriously. And they came in hot. And that's the way it should be, So he said, yeah, scratch Mexican Kitchen. It was legit. So yes, it was, Chase. It is a chain.
Okay.
How does one use the restaurant credit? Do I pay through the website?
Wait.
Are you talking the Resi credit, DJ October? I guess he's talking about the Resi credit. Isn't that like they give you could either pay, you have to use the card to pay for it. No, they don't give you like the
credit.
So like if you go for one bill, how do you split it over 2 cards? You pay twice? You know what I mean? Like do you split the bill? Yeah. I don't know how that works. But I'm going to get you the answer. 35K MR points for 5,000 spend. That's booty. Would you do that, Chase, to keep a card?
Was that
35K
MR points for 5K? That's a lot of. That's $5,000.
That's not
probably
right.
Not.
And then they raised the price. Remember, now it's almost 400.
Then you're gonna be stuck. Yeah. Also, I think you passed Chad Money Minutes eating some cereal without milk.
Oh my God, I didn't see that. I'm sorry, puppy. Had to break off.
I couldn't miss that.
I hate Chase. I'm eating cereal without the milk for motivation.
Because that's not like. Because do you eat your cereal with or without milk?
Okay, it depends on the cereal.
Oh,
Captain Crunch with blueberries and stuff, I could eat dry because it's like a snack, right?
Okay, yeah.
Other than that, it'll have to be whole milk. Now, Puerto Ricans do a weird thing, and I'm going to share this thing with you. They'll get cornflakes, or as we call it, conflé, and they pour their coffee. So you have your coffee with milk and sugar, and you pour it on your plain cornflakes, and you eat it like it was hot, and you eat the cereal like that.
What?
Yep. That is Puerto Rican breakfast. I kid you not. Conflé con café y leche.
See, I need to start getting more cultured and trying stuff like that. Like I don't even drink coffee right now. I'm trying to get into that. Baby steps.
Well, here's the thing. When we were kids, only the boys were given coffee at a young age. Literally in a bottle. The girls. So I grew up in a house with my cousins that are really my brothers. And my grandmother had foster kids that were our cousins as well. So we literally had the Brady Bunch, 3 boys, 3 girls. Kid you not. But the girls never drank coffee. The boys did. And I got hooked on coffee since I was a kid. If I don't drink coffee by 11 o'clock, that's a headache right now. Like legitimately. And I drink the coffee. And the Spanish coffee will knock the hair off your chest and your arms and your legs, Chase. So if you don't want to... I want to thank Vinyl Cover 1987. Wow. Joe and Chase, I'm going to Hawaii and only have 60K. This is all you, Chase. 60K UR points and can book Hyatt Place Waikiki Beach now. Is category 4 worth it, or should I churn more? Also have CS Amex Platinum, but only have 63,000 points. This is all you, kid. This is your neck of the woods.
Okay, so depends on when you're going.
Thank you for the chat, Vinyl Cover. Thank you, puppy. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Vinyl Cover. Because I hate hyping them up so much. But if you could try and stay, so the Hyatt Place is not like on the beach. It's a few blocks inland, if I remember correctly. So if you're okay with that, then that's fine. The Hyatt Place is a good option. But if you want to have a more, I guess, elevated experience, and if you have time, like you're not going to Hawaii next month or something, you have time to churn some more, try and stay at the Hilton Hawaiian Village, plugging that again, because they're also the ones that have the fireworks. They have fireworks every Friday at like 7 p.m. I think, sunset time. So if you get it, Hilton Hawaiian Village, is specifically the Rainbow Tower room, the fireworks are in your face, like they're popping right there. If not, you have the lagoon next to the Hilton Hawaiian Village that you could watch the fireworks from, or the beach right there. So if you are in a bit of a rush or hurry, then yeah, go ahead, use those, was it UR points at the Hyatt Place. You're still gonna have a fun time. I don't want to talk down on them or the Hyatt, right? It's still a good hotel, right? But
if you want the experience, like if you want like that experience, is it worth getting the other one?
I say if you want that experience, especially, I'm not sure how often you go to Hawaii. I would say try and go for that churn a little bit more, hit another sub, and stay at a different hotel. If that makes sense. So yeah, but you have options. I don't want to feel like you're doing the wrong decision by redeeming it at the Hyatt Place, because I'm sure you're not going to spend all day in the hotel. You're going to be out enjoying Hawaii, right? So it's not like it's a deal breaker. It's not like the Waikiki Monarch Hotel that I stayed at for $100 a night, that the ground was sticky and smelled like cleaning supplies, you know? So I think it depends. If you want the elevated experience and you got time and the capabilities to churn more, then yeah, I would try push it, especially if you don't go to Hawaii too often. But if not, then you're going to do just fine at using those points for the Hyatt Place. That's totally fine. Have fun in Hawaii, though.
That
go
is so
have
cool.
some poke.
See, Vinyl Cover, your timing was perfect, and Chase, I thank you for that, because you're experienced, you live there, and I wouldn't know what to say at this point. And also, we don't, hotels are really good online to make something look something like it's not, right? So they'll say it's a beach hotel, but like you said, you got to walk a couple of blocks, and some people are okay with that. But no, if I'm going to go for the first time, I want to open the door and let the sand hit me in the face. Like that's the experience I'm looking for. So
like that. I'm talking about them so much. I'm sorry, but again, I stayed another time at the Hilton Hawaiian Village recently, and we got the Elite Tower facing Diamond Head. And did I make a video? I made a community post on my YouTube channel about the view. It was one of those views where you have the bed facing the sliding door windows to the balcony, and you have Diamond Head, which is like that very iconic landscape, Diamond Head in Waikiki, in the background. So I'm literally lying on the bed, sliding doors open, looking at Diamond Head, waking up to that every morning that I'm there. I look over the balcony, the beach is there. So that, I mean, another thing too is like sleeping with the sliding door open and having the sea breeze,
that's
cool
fire.
you. It's those little things that
that's fire. You had me at hello. Seriously, you literally had me at hello, Papa, because that goes back to what we were saying earlier about experiences, right? Like you'll never forget that. That one of the dreams is for me to go to Hawaii, and the only thing I could think about where I stayed, where I had an experience that was breathtaking, looking out the window of the bed, was literally in Niagara Falls. There's a hotel, and I don't know the name of it, but on the Canadian side, you pay for the view of a room on top of the falls. So you see the Canadian falls and the American falls, and you get some of the mist of the water coming into the window if you have it open.
Oh my
It
God.
is the most bizarre feeling. It is just stunning. And if you go at a right time of the year, the water is just crystal clear. It is just, again, but it's an experience, So, but thank you for that, Vinyl Cover. I appreciate that. And thank you for the chat. God bless you, man. I really, it's a lot. And I thank you so much for that. Chad Pennycup is checking on the Resi question we had earlier. you just pay with the Delta Reserve or Plat and get the statement credit, like the statement credit at Shake Shack on the gold. Okay. Fair enough. I appreciate it. But it says you tell the server to put the alcohol on a separate bill, which is very common for people on expense reports. That
Wow, look at that.
yo, Chad?
Yeah, can we gotta put my computer down.
Bro, that is fire. Because I was just thinking, how do you go to a place and say, yo, put it on 2 different cards? But for business, and I remember when I would do trips for the school, they, you know, when I was on the board of trustees at Bergen, they cover food, but they don't cover beverage, you know, alcoholic beverages. So you had to have a separate tab. That is fire.
Damn,
Chad,
that's like insider tip.
and that should be good for like other cards in which you want to kind of take advantage. I guess if there's other cards that offer similar benefits, right? Not just Resi. I wonder.
Yeah, break it up like that. I never thought about that. God.
Yo, bro, we just got schooled. They got like a master's class here. This is cool. Yo, look at this, Sylvia. Cereal without milk is like rice without beans. Sylvia, I need to meet you, Sylvia. She's not wrong. Me, I don't need meat. Give me rice and beans all day, every day, and I'm good.
Yeah, but milk and cereal, ugh.
No coffee, blasphemy. But Sylvia, ask your grandmother. Sylvia, I don't know how old you are, but ask the older people in your family if they ever did that. Con flake, con café y leche. Trust me, that's there. You know, DJ October, we glad you got your answer there. AP, if I vinyl cover, if I can book it, good value for Waikiki and availability is tough.
Yeah,
and you have Filmo, cornflakes with coquito. You know what coquito is, Chase?
No, what is that?
Coquito is like the Christmas version for Spanish people make
like
it.
Milk?
It's like eggnog, but with coconut and cinnamon, and it's really strong.
Oh my God.
Alcohol.
Cornflakes that wake you up.
Cornflakes with coquito. Es que Phil, that's freaking hilarious, Phil. So Chad, pay each bill with a different Delta card, and boom, you set yourself up for 2 credits in 1 restaurant visit a month. Easy peasy. I'm gonna add another Delta. The ride credits are, yo. Again, I would have never known this. Amex does not add this whack credit. Please add groceries to the gold. It's not a travel card. It's a dining card. The only place you're traveling with this card is to Shake Shack.
Okay, here's a question. Here's a question, Joe.
Yes.
If we're talking fast food burgers, okay, ooh, which one is your favorite burger? I want to hear everyone else who's watching this too. Let me get your opinion. We were talking about fast food burger, and don't name something where I can't, you know, have to go to a specific town, specific restaurant. You know, it has to be semi-franchised. You know, it's not just 1 or 2 stores.
So for me, for a couple of years, and I haven't done it in a while, but Five Guys burgers I thought were good.
Okay.
Their fries was just super greasy. The bag would like just be oil, and your car smelled like burgers forever. But I like Five Guys, and depending on if it's just fast food going through, maybe Wendy's, if they have like a special burger they put out, like a jalapeno bacon burger or something. I like spicy. I like hot. I used to like Red Robin, but they closed Red Robin near me. Red Robin made decent burgers and unlimited fries.
I remember having the Red Robin seasoning at home, and we put that on like our beef, ground beef, and stuff like that. But growing up in Hawaii, I didn't have a Red Robin to go to, so I think I've only been to the actual restaurant one time when they came up to the mainland for like a baseball trip.
Wow. So what's your favorite spot right now?
I think I gotta say Shake Shack.
Okay, and Shake Shack is good, and I mean they have it at Citi Field when I go see my Mets play, so that's awesome. Yeah. So
I guess I kind of cheated because I'm thinking outside of the burger too. Like I'm thinking about the shakes.
That's true.
That's and then they had this one. They had this one soda. I don't remember what it was called. But anyway, they just like the fries are good enough. You know, the burger's good. So
I want you to Google when you get a chance, Hackensack is famous for something else. Now, you've heard of White Castle hamburgers, right?
Yeah.
So Hackensack has a place called White Manna. And White Manna has been around. If you look at it right now, it literally looks like it's still stuck in the 50s. You have to order your food and walk outside because you're going to smell like onions the whole day. So people place an order and wait outside because you smell like burgers and onions. But it's those little small those little squared off patties, the tiny that they smash with onions, and that's a great place. But it's also, good luck with that in your diet, But, But oh wait, I forgot. This is David said the Resi credit is corny. I buy a gift card monthly at my favorite restaurant with my Delta Platinum. Yo, you know what? That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's another good hack. Okay, that I like that. Thank you, David. Good point. 5 cups of coffee every day. Mexican American, bro. You twitching now?
God bless your heart, man.
Odd Runner said Uncle Julio's here in Annapolis, Maryland. Alligator tastes like chicken. I'm going to trust you on that one.
Yeah, I need to try that.
Had to pass on Waikiki Beach, in my opinion. Just a huge city with a beach. Disney's Hawaii for the win.
Aulani is nice out there. But it's not,
Yeah, but is that real Hawaii? That's Disney Hawaii. That's like Times Square. Is that real New York? No, that was Disney New York until it got bad again.
Well, at the same time, though, I mean, Waikiki is super touristy, and Aulani is on the side of the island where you have to go off the resort, and it's a little bit more. I don't want to say sketchy, but more. It's not like Waikiki, but they got some great beaches over there. That's better than Waikiki and all that. But if you go to Disney Aulani area, you stay on that property. Usually, yeah, you should stay there. It's nice.
Tariq wants gator bites now. Oh man, DJ October, he wants to try one of those out. Hilton is running a sale on their points and they're about half off. That's not bad. And Caesar made a point the other day and people disagreed, but I see Caesar's point. If you have the Blue Business Cash card, the Plus card rather, for American Express, transferring them into a Hilton is also a solid pickup for you to get. It's better than some of the cards that they have their own, through Hilton to get the exchange. Yeah. So he said there are times when they have special offers, you can get up to 5.2 cents per, like the evaluation of Hilton points worth. So there's good combinations out there. So, currently fireworks at 7:45. All right. Oh, shoot. Look, Chad is going.
Hawaii.
He's asking if you're going to be in Hawaii July 20th to the 30th.
I'm checking my calendar right now.
Uh-oh.
I think July. I didn't make any flights to go back home to Hawaii yet. I know I want to go in the summer sometime, but I'm thinking June. So I think July I'd be in LA, July 20 to 30 as of right now. But I tend to book stuff last minute. But hit me up, dude. Yeah, if I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in LA, but hit me up. We'll coordinate that.
That's
Chad,
so cool. Look at that.
if you're in LA.
AP is saying Grand Hyatt is next level and much more beautiful.
Dude, Kauai. That's the beautiful thing. Well, first of all, it's so awesome that you got people from Hawaii here watching your stuff. But that's the fun part about Hawaii is. By the way, Danica AP, which island is your favorite island? Because the thing about Hawaii is each island has like a different personality. Same state, right? I mean, I'm sure it goes for California. There's different parts of California that have different personalities, but Hawaii is very special. You just hop on the plane. Most recently, I went to Lanai because my grandpa's from there, and it's not a very populated island. But each island's got a different flair. Personally, if you're an outdoorsy kind of person, like nature, hikes, water, like Kauai is so beautiful.
That's hot.
I would go there.
That's hot. Well, I know we're coming up on 10:30, so we're gonna knock this off in a second. Fog Runner, Yokoyama Hawaiian Tours. We're gonna get you a shirt to do Hawaiian tours.
Hire Danica AP.
Whataburger,
Red Robin, In-N-Out.
Chad
In-N-Out's
on the
good.
East Coast, but
In-N-Out's good.
In-N-Out Burger are straight up fire.
Especially value-wise, bro. Value-wise, In-N-Out is hard to beat.
Whataburger. I gotta try Whataburger.
Yeah, wow, that's a lot of Whataburgers.
STK Wagyu Burger for lunch
Wagyu
on
burger?
weekdays. Okay.
Give
Give a double
another
Whataburger.
Whataburger. What am
Yo,
I
what
missing
the
out
hell?
on?
Yo,
Bro.
I'm bugging out here. Shake Shack and the Mola Nola. I can try it for the first time and use my credit. Xavier, you're not wrong, papi. You are not wrong. That is hilarious. White Manna is awesome. Yeah, they're cash only, but you need your credit.
Oh, really?
That's true. They're
Cash
cash only. I
only?
forgot. David, you were so right. Look at this. I grew up loving
Coffee
yogurt and coffee ice cream. Wow, that's a little wild there for me.
Interesting.
In-N-Out again.
That's good.
Chris Moore, thank you for being here. I appreciate that, Chris. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Guys, please do me a favor because we're going to end in a few because not for nothing, but my butt is numb. I've been doing this so far for 4.5 hours straight.
I know.
So,
Past your
but do me a
bedtime?
favor, hit that like and subscribe, people, and please ask questions. We just really want, and Chase's channel is here. Hit him up. We're gonna be doing this again because Chase, this has been fuego, bro.
And you get my
Father, I
live
really
streaming
enjoyed you
setup
guys.
all proper. God.
Look at this. What? Here she goes. Chase, I got reservations at HHV
dude.
Tower. Is that what is that? What is the Kaidina rate?
Ali'i
What does that
Tower
mean?
for Kama'aina rate. That's like for locals. Like if you live in Hawaii, you get a discounted rate. Kama'aina rate is what it's called.
Like the Disney, like if you're a Florida resident, you get a special rate.
Yeah. But Danica, I hope if you could ask, or if you could snag one of those diamond head facing rooms, like the one I was talking about earlier. Man, you're gonna have a great time regardless, but you're gonna have a great time and a great view. You know what I'm saying? So that sounds exciting, and you get the fireworks right there too.
Yo, that's so cool. She said Big Island for volcanoes.
Oh yeah,
wow.
I went to that. I went to Hawaii's so beautiful. You gotta get out there, Joe.
I want to, but you know what it is? I'm gonna be honest with you. I like if I'm going someplace that I don't know. So like when I went to Europe, my cousin travels the globe for business. And he drove us from Switzerland through Italy, through Spain, through France, through Germany, through Austria, and through Liechtenstein. Like he did it all. We rented a Mercedes E-Class Sport Brake, which is amazing. So I like to go with people that know the place, the territory, the food, the culture. I don't like just doing touristy, like let me get a book or let me ask the hotel where I should go. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So if I'm going to go, if you're doing, let me tell you, if there's ever some creator meetup somewhere, or if there's some business thing or credit card, whatever, you tell me you're going to go, I'm going to meet you there and we're going to do it together.
Joe, you got me, you got Aloha Danica here, AP here. We'll show you the places, give you recommendations off the beaten path. You won't be doing the normal stuff in Hawaii, but yes.
No, and that's why, it's just that, like, I want to really, it's like somebody said, when you go someplace, you want to experience the place and what it's known for, right? Mm-hmm. And that's why even for New Orleans, like I'm sure there are other places that could have stayed, but why not stay in the middle of the chaos in, if I've never been there, right in the French Quarter? Why not? I don't have to take a cab. I don't have to take an Uber. I don't have to drive. I'm good, bad, or indifferent. And I'll figure it out, like I want to get the flavor of the place. And that's what I'm hoping to get, all of that. So, does anybody have any questions or anything else they'd like to go over before we say adios? Alaska Airlines from New York City to Alaska, and then from Alaska to Hawaii. Yo, thank you, Keith. Keith, I'm not kidding you, Keith. I'm literally I'm not kidding. I'm gonna look at that because that would be the dream. My dad with my son, my sister has 3 kids. I have 1. So my father had 4 grandkids. And it was always that dream, right? So if we could pull something off like that, and I would do it in a heartbeat, And like I said, and people hate when I say it, every day is Saturday because I don't work. So, tomorrow's Saturday, today is Saturday, But I want to thank you, Chase, for taking the last 3.5 hours of your life to be here. What do you have to say, Chase? Talk to me.
I mean, I just want to reiterate kind of the stuff that we talked about earlier. How, one, thank you for reaching out and having me. It's been an honor. And two, this just goes to show how amazing our community is. The creators, the viewers, we're all in love with the same thing, pushing for the same stuff. So please, like, I would love to do this some more. I need to get my live streaming set up properly. Having technical difficulties, and I'll shower before streaming next time. That's my fault.
You're gonna depress Sylvia. Sylvia's gonna be depressed. Don't do that.
Sorry, Sylvia. You're gonna have to check the other page for the North Pole funding. But Danica AP, hit me up too. I want to connect too, since we know some more Hawaii people in the credit card gang. So I would love to talk to you guys more about that. Have a connection. But anyway, yeah. So thank you again for having me. Thank you everyone for tuning in for the past 3.5 hours, going through it all. Thank you guys for looking at Joe's wall this whole time and his wallet for like 100 times and dealing with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
and the line, don't forget the line card.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Don't forget. Okay. In the description box below.
Yeah, go hit up. What's his name? Johnny or whatever from Lion.
Yeah, Johnny from Lion. Yo, I'm telling you, probably could visit him and do a drive-by. He'll do it for you instantly.
I know.
DJ October, I thank you. Guys, I want to thank all of you. I kid you not. First of all, you always show me love. I thank you for the support. I thank you for being here. I thank you guys for always looking out. You could be anywhere else. You chose to be here. I always end my videos with a line that I got from Jose Diaz-Balart, the newsman on NBC News, where he says, but most of all, I thank you for giving me the privilege of your time, because it is a privilege, mi gente. It really is. And we all, Chase and I, know that. We don't take any of this for granted. And I just thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me and us all this love. Next week, I'm gonna have Stan the Credit Frog in here, and we're gonna have 2 weeks from now, we're gonna have the guys. We're gonna have Tariq and Xavier in the house, and then the following, at the end of May, we will go over some stuff with the Founders Card and other things. And Chase, if you want to hop on, seriously, bro, whenever let me know. I'll send you the link. You come on and we're in, kid. You never need an invite. You know that.
Oh, thank you.
But look at this. Joe in Alaska, Chase's new shower review channel, and Burgers on Resin. Good night. Sylvia, you're the best, mamita. Man. Guys, I love you. Chase, I'm going to tell you in Spanish, que Dios te cuide y que te acompañe. May God bless you and may he protect you. Thank you, my brother.
I need to look into the camera for this, because thank you, Papi Joe. It's been a privilege and honor to be here on your channel with you, and sharing a great time for the past 3.5 hours. Wish it could have been more. We could keep going all night, get a little tequila, maybe have some product changes here and there. Who knows? But also thank you guys for tuning in as well. If it was just for a minute, a few seconds, the whole time, thank you so much. Like Joe said already, we are so grateful for you guys to be here. It's an honor. It's a privilege. And we just want to spread some more positivity, right? So thank you again, everyone that's been tuning in. I appreciate you guys so very much.
And on the count of 3, we're going to do a wepa. Ready?
Okay. That's how we're going to say goodbye. Okay.
Ready? We got to get ready for this. All right, guys, hold on. Because every time I try to say goodbye, it's like a Puerto Rican goodbye. That shit it doesn't end. And then it's always more chat.
Okay,
so we're going to count to 3. At the count of 3, we do wepa. Ready?
Okay, go.
1, 2, 3. ¡Huepa! Así mismo, otra vez. One more time, Chase. I want to see that fist. That. Go ahead, throw that fist in there. One more time. Go ahead.
Ready?
You got this.
¡Huepa!
Así mismo, coñazo, huepa. I love you, Chase. You made my night, papi. God bless you, my Hawaiian papi. I love you guys. Good night, everybody. God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Shoots. Goodbye.